Tiny salmon swimming in a stream. Tiny salmon chasing that impossible dream. The minor bird says, "Ah! Ah, ah!" The chimpanzee says, the friendly owl says, "Woo! Woo! Woo!" But the salmon can only say, and it's sad.
Round one, fight!
What's up, guys? Who's ready to laugh? Let me find. There you go. We got some sound effects here, but yeah, welcome to Tournament Fights. This is episode 280, and this is our comedy mystery series. It's kind of comedy month here on the Movie Hero Network, and this is part 2. So we already had a full part 1 tournament that was on Tuesday. So if were able to catch that, then welcome. And if you haven't, you can go back and watch that, or you can watch this. It really doesn't matter which order that you go in, but just check them all out before the championship at the end of the month. We'll have 4 of these things and then a championship. So it should be a fun time. And I think me and Austin were on the same wavelength, because for the Instagram and the Facebook promos, I used the Tom Green Bum Bum song. So we were great minds, you know. So but I am your host, Jordan the Movie Hero Anderson, and let's introduce our crew for tonight. We'll start with my co-host, Austin Pez Howell.
Well, I'm the one that constantly defends, Freddie got fingered, and you made me Tom Green in the thumbnail, so, I kind of had to, just throw something Tom Green in there. And the fact that I've watched Freddie got fingered with a live director commentary from Tom Green, so, in a theater. But anyways, that was another bracket. That was a different one. So, I think tonight's bracket is not the greatest one we've ever done, but we'll still try to have fun and maybe at least push out all the bad stuff. So we'll see what happens.
Well, the key is that it's all completely and totally random movies, so it's just the luck of the draw. So because funny enough, I had a decent amount of blind spots, but for part 3, I only have 1 blind spot in the whole thing, so it might get a little better.
I had almost none for the first one. I have like a good dozen, or at least for this one. There's some obscure ones in here I haven't seen yet.
But I watched 3, and I'll bring them up once we get to them. So, but we also have joining us. We have Mr. Brian Nussbaum.
Hey, Brian. Here to see some interesting matchups tonight.
Yeah, totally. We'll see what happens. So, and I'm also joining us for this comedy fest. We have Jonathan Caro. How's it going?
Come on, sir.
Yeah, I guess y'all are thinking, what the hell is he doing here? I was like, like him, a comedy guy. Well, kind of. Sometimes. But no, I just wanted to run my horizons a bit, just be a part of a comedy tournament. And Austin's right, not the greatest list in the world, but all right, let's just get to it. Let's have some fun.
Like it'll be fun to kind of just see what weird stuff pops up. And to be fair, I'd like to mix it up on these tournaments, because we had some more like people that are known to be comedy fans in the community, and then I wanted to switch it up and just get different takes and stuff. So yeah. But
by the way, though, I like that I'm that guy. I think his name is Ruben in Road Trip. Yeah, because I had that haircut like a long time ago.
The other like kind of more intelligent guy, the one that teaches him philosophy by way of wrestling by the end of the movie. I appreciate that.
I like how Fred Ward.
If you can see,
very appropriately casted for sure. Yeah.
Yes.
And then we were one short, so I made Brian Fred Ward down at the bottom because he's a DJ Qualls' dad that's like chasing after him through the movie. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also joining us, we have Matt Mageau, aka Soda. How's it going?
Hello. Scusi.
Hey. Yes. Right. Which you may see a Euro trip on another bracket, but
anyways, that's an inside joke to the chat.
Yeah, right. But last but certainly not least, we have Nic Hernandez. What's up, Nick?
Hello. I like to laugh, a good chuckle now and then. Can't spell slaughter without laughter. Comedy. Here I am.
Yeah, comedy. Hey. All right, cool. Well, we'll jump right into this thing. So, Austin, why don't you say you break it down for any first timers or people that might be new to this format, and
for sure,
I don't know how it's going to work.
Yeah, so it's everything we've got tonight. This whole comedy mystery tournament. Jordan just went on Flickchart and just pulled up a whole bunch of stuff that qualifies as comedy on Flickchart, and so we got a whole bunch of lists. He shot that over to me. I made a little bracket. It's a completely randomized bracket of all the stuff that is on tonight's tournament. So there's no seeding, and what'll happen is the Sweet 16 from tonight will join the Sweet 16 from each of the parts, and we'll have one final kind of championship bracket emerge at the end of the month. So I'll jot those down, and then we'll just see what makes it, to the finals tonight. So we'll just see what happens. But pretty simple. We'll just go around. Everybody have a chance to share some quick thoughts and vote, and we'll make it breezy. And like I said, if there's a few very matchups, we can even just do quick hand voting. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
There's not a lot to talk about with a few of these, which there might not be. I mean, some of them there are, but not. I think we skipped a few the other night, Jordan, if you remember. So I mean, it's like whatever. So it's fine. We'll weed out all the garbage, and we'll get to at least some of the better stuff throughout the night. So, all right, but
you can see how truly random this actually is, because I could have gone through and I could have picked like the comedy all timers, but I just went completely random. So we get what we get.
Yeah, we definitely had random stuff. I mean, we had like 3 different movies with Cheech and Chong on the first part. So
right.
2 Cheech and Chong movies and a Scorsese movie that had Cheech and Chong.
He's not here, man.
I was bummed about After Hours not making it, because that's
I know. I love After Hours. Yeah. All right. We'll scroll over to Detention and Set It Up. So
okay.
Okay.
One of those
it's a good one. There's a good comedy here, actually.
I mean, if you don't know, just vote for whatever reason you want. Nick?
Yeah. I've never seen either one of these movies, but Detention looks cool, so I'll go with that.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a Josh Hutcherson movie from 2011. That's a horror comedy. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but Soda, what do you say?
Yeah, I too have never seen them, so I am going to go with the coolest looking poster and Set It Up. No, I mean Detention.
Yes.
Yeah. Jonathan, what do you say?
Okay, so I've never seen Detention, and I have seen Set It Up a while back. It is one of the good Netflix comedies. It's actually pretty well written, really well casted. Glenn Powell and Zoe Deutsch, they play, frustrated employees that set up their bosses so they can have better work lives. Lucy Liu and Taye Diggs. So it's a very adorable comedy, and it's a good one. So I'll go Set It Up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, well, not right now. After the show.
Yeah.
I haven't seen either one.
We already set it up for you. So.
Yeah, Detention has a great poster, but I do love it to Glenn Powell, so I'll go Set It Up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Austin, what do you say?
I haven't seen Set It Up. I saw Detention years ago. I don't remember a lot about it, but I'm more of a horror guy than a rom-com guy, so Detention. But better if you can mix the two genres, which Hard Eyes in theaters right now does. Go check that out. It's really good.
All right, I heard it is good.
It's basically just quick. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to derail anything, but it's just like it's two people trying to have a rom-com getting interrupted by a slasher movie constantly. So it's fun, and like they do all the tropey cliche rom-com stuff, but every 15 minutes the slasher movie pokes its head in and sends them running all over the place.
I like that.
So it's really fun, even going down to like the chasing after them at the airport kind of trope.
Who's in that one again?
It's fun. It's Mason Gooding from the last 2 Scream movies. And the other chick, I forget her name, but Devin Sawa was also in it, and Jordana Brewster. So
nice.
I see what they're doing.
Okay. Anyways, Jordan.
So, like I said, I'm trying not to spend too much time on these things, but I do have another new energy drink that's a watermelon Jolly Rancher flavor. Because these Jolly Rancher C4s have been hitting. I had the green apple one was a 10 out of 10. The blue raspberry was like an 8 out of 10. So I'll try this out over the next round and see how it is and let you know. But I actually set it up for this and gosh damn it, Glenn Powell is very charming. And when he first came onto the scene, I just wasn't sure about him because they're like shoving him in all these movies. But he's really won me over, and like I've become a big Glenn Powell fan. Like he would probably charm me, even in person. So and then Zoe Deutsch, she's fun in it too. There's like a random Pete Davidson playing the best friend, and he's actually really not that annoying in this one, like he is in a lot of other movies. He's not too bad. So and then there's a little funny scene from Titus Burgess, who's in the Unbelievable Kimmy Schmidt, I believe. Yeah, the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. Yeah. So but it's fun, and I've not seen Detention. So and set it up has about a 70-something%, like 75 on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah. I mean,
it's good.
There's parts of it that are a little cheesy, but it's a fun cheesy. It's not like one of those annoyingly bad cheesy. Like it's kind of cheesy that you want from a rom-com. So I'll vote for set it up.
All right, so we start with a tie. So we'll start at the bottom with Nick. Go either way.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with Detention. Why not?
Okay, sure.
Okay.
All right. Going down to Project X and Idle Hands. Speaking of Devin Sawa.
Actually, this is easy for me.
Yeah,
easy for me as well.
Same here. Easy.
Not for me.
Go ahead, Soda.
Yeah, so no, it's going to be Idle Hands. Project X, I know I've seen it, but I don't remember it. But Idle Hands is definitely it's definitely a cult classic. And didn't they remake it, or aren't they remaking it or something?
They're
okay.
Oh, they are.
Yeah,
they're gonna remake it. Jeez.
But Idle Hands. It's a cast of the '90s. It's very '90s. I love it. So go with that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jonathan, what do you say?
Okay, so basically, Project X is the annoying version of Idle Hands, but also if you mix it with the Cloverfield aesthetic, I mean, it is super annoying. I mean, what's more annoying than the aesthetic is one friend of the group. I forgot his name, but he's like, say his name again.
Costa.
Yes, him. Yes, he's like, oh my god, he's so annoying. Like I was like, shut up already. And it was kind of unfair and unpleasant for some people at that time to compare me to him because I kind of looked like him back then. But just I don't know. Like there are a few moments that are funny. Yes, there are a few chicks that are hot. Yes, but no, I don't like this movie whatsoever. And I do like that payoff with the car, though. It's funny. But Idle Hands, I thought it was okay. I think it just has a slow start, but then it gets wackier and funnier in the second half, and that's where it won me over. Not as a whole, but as like, okay, I don't mind watching this again in the spooky season. You know, I'll give it another chance because I thought it was just okay. I'll easily Idle Hands. Yeah.
Yeah. Brian, what do you say?
Yeah, Idle Hands is a blind spot for me, but I'll go with Project X because I've seen it and I do enjoy the found footage aspect of it. So I'll go with Project X.
Yeah. Austin.
I saw Project X in theaters once, never saw it again. That should tell you just about everything you need to know. Idle Hands, I have the Blu-ray. It's a lot of fun. It's one of those kind of hidden gems of the late 90s that, it's just kind of wacky and weird. And it's definitely a cult movie, but I enjoy it. I like Devin Sawa. He's a good dude, but he's still working. So I'll go Idle Hands.
Yeah. Project X, I actually have fun with it because I like the found footage aspect of it, and I like the like how like batshit crazy this party gets, but they do it almost kind of for shock value. By the end, there's literally like helicopters flying over, and the house is on fire, and all it just gets nuts. It's like the cars in the pool. There's a lot of crazy stuff, but so it's interesting, but Idle Hands is a great time. I mean, Devin Sawa has his right hand possessed by like some kind of like ghost demon thing, and then Seth Green is like dead with a bottle or something sticking out of his head, and then Eldon Henson's in there. He's fun, and then also at their high school prom, they have the band Offspring come play, and then Offspring gets attacked by them, which is kind of crazy. Like I want Offspring at my like dance or prom or whatever. Like if that ever happened, like I would promise not to attack you, but or try not to let anybody. But yeah, so I'm gonna go with Idle Hands. I think it's fun. Yeah, Nick.
So I have also seen Project X in theaters in my quest to watch every found footage movie ever made. The one thing I'll say about it is it's like if you went to a party and were the only sober guy there.
Yeah.
It's enjoyable at first, and then it just kind of goes off the rails. But as it's the only one of these two movies that I've seen, I got to give it my vote. So.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but
Hands. We'll take this one.
And Leo Logan saying they preferred 1987 Project X with Matthew Broderick, Helen Hunt, and a chimpanzee. Okay.
Oh, I've never seen
I've never heard of that one. So yeah.
Got Hatchet, another horror kind of comedy, and Last Action Hero. Yeah. Has anybody seen Hatchet besides me?
No, I have not.
It's Kane Hodder as the main villain. It's just a throwback to old school slashers. It's not very good.
Oh,
Last Action Hero.
All right,
it's got a whole series. There's 4 of them. It's a lot of blood for blood's sake. That's what it is. It's just extreme kills. That's all it is. Yeah, with a less.
Well, then I might like it.
Yeah, but it's a less interesting villain. If you're gonna do that, watch Terrifier. At least it has an interesting.
No, totally fair. Well, I mean, I got the Friday the 13th series for that, so I'm good.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Last Action Hero is a little long, but yeah, it is fun.
Yeah, but it's definitely
ahead of its time.
Definitely of its time.
So it's not based on the book Hatchet that I read in high school. Got it.
No.
Oh no.
All
No,
right.
not that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we vote for Charles Dance. He's a fun villain.
Charles Dance is awesome. Yeah. All right. So we got Sky High and Hocus Pocus.
Oh.
Family matchup here. So.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Disney matchup.
Okay.
Jonathan.
Oh man. Okay. So yeah, one nostalgic and one really good movie. Okay, Hocus Pocus. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny mostly because of the 3 actresses, playing the witches. Yeah, without them, it would not have been a success at all. Not a traditional Halloween watch, for sure. Sky High is very good, very underrated in realms of the superhero genre. It's original, a few fun throwbacks. With the Linda Carter saying, like, I'm not Wonder Woman. I'm like, come on. It's funny. It has a sweet romance, an interesting rival dynamic between 2 kids. Warren Peace, right? Warren Peace is the
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, it's a lot of fun. And Kurt Russell, this is one of my favorite Kurt Russell performances. He's actually very fun. And he and Kelly Preston, they have a very good chemistry as the parents. So this is gonna hurt me, but I gotta go Sky High. I think it's a better movie than Hocus Pocus, and I think it's really good. So Sky High.
Yeah. Well, Brian, what do you say?
Yeah, I do enjoy Hocus Pocus. I was very late to it. It's decent. I do enjoy the 3 leads that Jonathan said. Ben Miller, Kate and Jimmy, and Sir Jessica Parker. But Sky High is number 128. I do love the movie. It's a great family film. Love the side characters. Dr. Medulla, All American Boy. Ron Wilson, bus driver, is great. So Sky High.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, Hocus Pocus is okay. I don't mind watching it around Halloween just because at least it takes place around Halloween and it's not bad. That's a breezy watch. But yeah, Sky High is also in my 128. I love Sky High. I've been carrying the torch for this movie for a long time, and I think it's way better than you would think from like the premise. It's way smarter written, and yeah, great Kurt Russell. So I'll go Sky
High. Yeah, and I don't know what it is with me and like watermelon flavored things always taste like soap to me. So this watermelon thing, it's good, but it always has like a little aftertaste of soap. So I'm gonna say 7 out of 10 because real watermelon doesn't do that to me, but watermelon flavored stuff is weird. So
you know what's better?
Anyways,
water.
True. Which I also have some water
I
here too.
H2O.
So yeah, I got it both. But yeah, for me, I think Hocus Pocus is just kind of overrated to me. Like I think it's fine, but people put it like hype it up and like put it on this pedestal and just kind of like it's fine, but and then Sky High to me is like a little better than fine. I don't love it like some of you guys do, but I think it's good and yeah, and the cast is pretty solid and yeah, that's doing its superhero thing. So yeah, I'll go Sky High, sure. Nick, what do you say?
Sidekick. Out of these two movies, the one that I didn't think would get the sequel got one. So I'm going to go with Sky High.
Yeah, true.
Well, Kelly Preston, sorry.
May she rest in
Yeah.
peace.
Yeah, but I've always said Sky High could have easily used a TV show set at that high school, and it would be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
you do a Disney Plus show set at that Sky High, and it would work. Like,
Disney Plus show. Yeah, that could work.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes.
Yeah,
animated.
So I'm gonna go with Hocus Pocus only because of this. I've seen it, so I know I should get out my ass in gear and watch Sky High because I keep seeing it everywhere and a lot of times on these lists.
Yeah.
So I should probably watch it.
It's really good. Yeah,
That's what I keep hearing. Yeah. I don't know why I skipped it.
Yeah.
All right.
And also, we have Wolf in the comments saying he grew up with both of these movies, of course, especially Sky High.
Earlier than he was born, though.
Yeah, right, yeah.
We got Hector and the Search for Happiness, which I had never heard of before this bracket. It's a Simon Pegg movie, and Hot Tub Time Machine. So, yeah. Has anybody seen Hector and the Search for Happiness?
No.
I remember hearing about it when it was made.
No.
No.
I wanted to watch it, but I just didn't have time.
So. I would check it out.
Yeah.
Okay. So Hot Tub Time Machine.
Yeah.
Right,
I like it enough.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's good. It's good. Yeah. It's all. All right. Cool. It's good. It's good. All right. All right. So got Ricky Snicky. That's the John Cena movie. And The Crude's A New Age. And it's the sequel.
Okay.
This one's weirdly kind of tricky for me. Weirdly. Go find out why.
Yeah, I see both of these. Ricky Snicky wasn't a big fan of, but John Cena is having fun with the role. But Crude's New Age is a decent sequel to the first Crude's. I'll go with Ricky Snicky because his performance.
Yeah. Austin, what do you say?
Pass.
Okay.
Yeah. I saw the first Crude's movie. Didn't care to watch the sequels, whatever. And I didn't bother watching Ricky Snicky. I don't watch a lot of streaming stuff, throughout the year. I like John Cena as a comedic actor. I think he's funny, but whatever. So I guess I'll give it to Ricky Snicky just because of John Cena. That's about it. That's all I got.
Yeah. So I actually watched Crude's A New Age for this because I've been watching a whole lot of animation lately, so I want to watch it. It's about on par with the first one. Like it's about as good. I don't think it's really any like better or any worse. It's just about as good. So if you like the first one, you'll probably like this one. And yeah, I think that it's a fun time, and all the voice cast comes back, and they add a couple of new ones, so it's fun. But and then Ricky Snicky I actually had a lot of fun with. For me, it's like one of the better Andrew Santino. Like, I mean, he's not known to be an actor; he's just a stand-up, but he just has more to do. So, and it kind of works. And he has good timing with John Cena and Zac Efron. So, I think that it's fun enough. But just because it's different enough, I'll throw in a bunch of Ricky Snicky. a Fairley Brothers movie, and it's decent. So yeah, I'll vote for that. But Nick, what do you say?
This is why we love tournament fights, because where else are you going to get John Cena versus Nicolas Cage?
Yeah, right.
Cage match.
In a Hell in a Cell.
So I haven't seen either one of these movies. I did watch the first Croods. And while I did think that there was potential for a sequel, I just haven't gotten around to it. So I'm going to give the slight edge to that one. So Croods, A New Age.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Soda, what do you say?
Yeah, I never got around to seeing Ricky Stenicki, and I didn't know that there was a sequel to the Croods. Which actually I didn't mind the first one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Ricky Stenicki just because props to John Cena on his final year as a wrestler.
Yeah. Jonathan.
With Austin, pass. Okay. Yeah, I did not love A New Age. I like the first Croods. Ricky Stenicki, it is too dang long. It is so long. It's 2 hours, almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
They needed an editor. They needed a script editor. They needed a film editor. Because there are 4 or 5 laugh out loud jokes. And if it were tighter, it would have been a memorable comedy. For me, at least. So I admit that it was not terrible.
I can see that.
Yeah, it was not terrible. I think John Cena was great, and William H. Macy. I thought he had 2 very funny scenes. I think there's one involving presentation skills that made me laugh out loud. Because I'm associated with that. But yeah, it's okay in the end. So I'm gonna go Ricky Stenicki.
Yeah, I've always advocated, Jonathan, that there's 3 genres. Comedy, family, and horror. Most of them should be 90 minutes or less, or hover around that 90-minute mark.
Yeah.
For that sweet spot. You know what I mean? It just is. So, no, I agree.
This could have been a very good 90-minute comedy.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Daddy's Home 2 and Fanboys.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
So speaking of John Cena, because I believe John Cena is also in Daddy's Home 2.
Yep.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Really?
Like the stepdad.
It's on me. I don't care for the Daddy's Home movies. They're not very good. And I mean, I appreciate they're trying. God bless them. But I like Fanboys a lot. Fanboys is a nice little gem, especially for Star Wars fans. A lot of good Star Wars references. Great cameos. And just I like a good road trip movie. So yeah, it's Fanboys.
Yeah. So Daddy's Home 2 literally had 2 moments that made me laugh. One is the fact that Will Ferrell's kissing John Lithgow on the lips and doing that kind of. I'm just like, what is it? But it's kind of awkward laughter. And then the whole bit where they're messing with the thermostat. 'Cause that's a total dad thing. You touch the thermostat. Who messed with the thermostat? Because that's just a thing that, my dad is can be a little obsessive over that. But yeah, Fanboys is a fun time. Yeah, I think that the cast, I really like it. So Jay Baruchel, Dan Fogler, Sam Huntington. I've always been kind of a Sam Huntington fan. He was in Detroit Rock City, and I always like when he pops up. And yeah, they go on a road trip to get the first cut of Star Wars Episode 1 from George Lucas to try and see it or steal it or something like that. But yeah, and there's a lot of fun cameos along the way. So yeah, I'll go Fanboys. But Nick, what do you say?
So I haven't seen Daddy's Home 2. I actually got it over Christmas when my brother gave me his copy. I just didn't watch it. I haven't seen Fanboys either, but as I'm a big Star Wars fan, I got to give that one my vote. So,
yeah, sounds good. Soda, what do you think?
Yeah, I could care less for Daddy's Home. I tried to watch the first one, turn it off within about 20 minutes. But Fanboys, man, I love Fanboys. It is, to me, it's like the Count of Monte Cristo. It's a hidden gem that nobody knows about, So I'm gonna give it to that. And yeah, Jordan, it's because they're They're trying to see the first cut. They're not trying to steal it. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Their buddy has cancer. He wants to
Yeah.
see it before he dies, and he's gonna die
Yeah.
before he comes out.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good film.
Yeah. Jonathan, what do you say?
Yeah, Daddy's Home 2 is not very good. Yeah, John Lithgow and Will Ferrell, they're very compatible in terms of their charismatic love, for their families.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, I got that from the trailer.
Yeah, basically, and they're really good as a father-son duo, but the rest of the movie stinks. So, and I have not seen Fanboys, and I heard it is good. So, you know what? I'll throw a bone to Fanboys.
Mm-hmm.
And Brian, what do you say?
Yeah, Dinosaur 2 is fine, but I love the Fanboys a lot. So, I love the road trip aspect, love the cameos, Ethan Suplee, Carol Smith, Jason Mewes. So, Star Wars actors return, Carrie Fisher and Billy Williams. Also, kudos to Seth Rogen play a dual role in the film, too. So, I'll go with Fanboys.
Yeah, and Daddy's Home 2, it does one of the things that I hate in movies. At the end of the movie, they just start singing for no reason. They just randomly come up with cheesy songs and start singing for no reason whatsoever. It just makes no sense.
Isn't it Christmas in that movie?
Yeah. I mean, it's Christmas music, but still, it just it's really cheesy. It's kind of like Shrek. One of the Shrek movies with like karaoke at the end.
But Shrek's a little different because of the style of movie it is.
Yeah,
I'd be more with you on Daddy's Home 2.
And that's a wedding.
Yeah.
All right, Pitch Perfect 3 and Space Jam.
Oh, Space Jam?
Space Jam, yeah, because Pitch Perfect 3 is not good.
It's not the best in the series.
That is it's awful. Pitch Perfect.
Yeah.
Probably the worst of the series, honestly.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
Space Jam's fun.
Yeah.
Space Jam also not the greatest movie, but fun. It's fun.
It is a lot of fun.
Yeah,
especially for
I like the
a
second
huge
one
basketball
better.
fan.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I do.
The second. No.
For real, yeah.
Ooh, that's a hot take.
The only reason I say that is because Space Jam is for me is more nostalgia. It's actually not a great script, whereas I can actually get into the other one better. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, let's go on.
Got Jackass number 2 and Deadpool 2, a little sequel.
Oh shit! Oh no.
Jordan.
Yeah, this one's actually pretty interesting because I'm a big Jackass fan, and they do some pretty funny things, but some really like crazy things. I think this is one where like Johnny Knoxville gets like hit by a bull or something like that, and then
I think that's the first movie, I believe.
That happens in more than one movie. I think it happens in all four.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe it's all three of them because I know that. But we also know it's one where they shoot him on the rocket too. They did that one too, and then they launch like Steve-O in the porta potties. They're doing that. So it's fun.
Number 3 though.
Yeah.
It might be another one where they're doing it in both then maybe. So and Deadpool 2, I actually like it better than the first one. Like not better than Deadpool Wolverine, but for me they get better and better with each one. Cause I like when they build the team. I like having Cable in there. I like having Zazie Beetz, which Zazie Beetz just disappeared from the third movie out of nowhere. I don't know what happened to her, but because she did survive. But but it's fun, and so I'll go with Deadpool 2.
Man, supporting Ryan Reynolds, what a shock, Nick.
Yeah, right. I mean, I'll still support him. I'm just like not a fan of what he's doing.
You just want to blacklist him. That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, kind of. But it's
okay.
Tough
so
he's playing one of my all-time favorite characters, so it's a tough thing. but Nick.
So I recently watched all 3 Deadpool movies. It's very, very solid trilogy. But man, I love Jackass number 2. I think it's a very it might be the best out of all 4 of those movies. I think it's got the best climax out of every single one of them for sure, with the taxi driver incident, and I just the commentary track especially is one of the best things I've ever heard. So I got to give it up to Jackass number 2. Absolutely.
Yeah. Soda.
Yeah. So I'm a big Jackass fan, but for me, number 2 isn't my favorite. It's number 3 out of the 4. It's number 3, and then 4, 2, and then 1. Anyways, but I'm gonna give it to Deadpool 2 just because I find it more rewatchable.
Yeah.
It's because like for me, number 2 is just there's too much gross out humor. I'm not a big fan of like the body fluid stuff, so that is a big detractor of it for me. So I don't watch it that often.
Yeah. And Jonathan.
Haven't seen a single Jackass movie, so I'm gonna go Deadpool 2. It's a good movie. It is not one of my. It's my. I would say my. The first one's the best one. It's kind of. I don't know. It's a toss up between 2 and 3. Is my least favorite, but I'll go with Deadpool 2 as my least favorite. But no, I'm gonna go Deadpool 2. It has one of the funniest moments to laugh at for sure. Brad Pitt. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
I like the Black Tom joke personally, but
yeah. But Brian, what do you say?
Yeah, love both of these movies. This is a close one. I'll give it slightly to Jackass number 2 because it's more laugh out loud and hilarious. So go with Jackass number 2, but it's close.
Yeah. And Austin?
No, I mean, I'm a massive Jackass fan. Yeah, I agree with. So I think Jackass 3D is like the pinnacle of Jackass. Like, it's just the
first one I saw in theaters.
The creativities in those movies are great, and it was almost a mini tradition. Me and my dad actually going to watch these Jackass movies in the theater together. It's kind of funny. We just ended up doing that, but good stuff. So I'll go to Jackass here. But that makes it a tie to Soda. So,
you know what? I'm gonna switch it on this. Just Jackass number 2 because you're right. The taxi driver incident is one of the best things in the series. Like that's fucking hilarious.
Absolutely.
So yeah, you know what?
Agreed.
I'm flipping my vote. I'm gonna go to Jackass number 2.
Yeah.
There you go.
And the musical sequence is hilarious too.
Yeah. So we got Wanderlust and Bad Moms.
Ooh.
So I do this. Say bad.
I don't know. I've only seen one of these.
I haven't seen either.
I've seen them.
I
think
see
they're-
both of them.
Seen one.
You count the
think
whole
they're-
matchup.
Catherine Hahn. That's why. Bad Moms.
Yeah.
They're good, not great. To me.
Yeah, we could do the raise hands thing. But, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raise your
You want
hands
to.
for Bad Moms.
I don't know which one I want to vote for though. I like them both. I'm not going to raise my hand yet.
I'll go back
Okay,
as well.
All right. So
Okay.
3, Wanderlust.
Because I like Paul Rudd.
And Nick
Jennifer
hasn't
Aniston
raised
together.
his hand yet.
Yeah,
Same here.
I'll go with Wanderlust also.
Oh, so we have
Okay,
tie.
so that makes
Paul
it a
Rudd
tie. All right, so quickly, a tie to Jonathan then. All right, you decide.
Yeah. All right. Really, because Bad Moms is good. Catherine Hahn. Bad Moms.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get it.
Agreed.
Cool.
Yeah.
And it's like,
enjoyed this one as
yeah. All right, fine with that. I got Snack Shack from this past year and The Princess Diaries.
Aw,
Oh, this is a no-brainer for me.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Same here.
So
No
we'll probably start with Nick this time. Go ahead.
So I've never heard of Snack Shack, but I have
you
seen
gotta see
Princess
Snack Shack.
Diaries.
So good.
So I gotta give Princess Diaries my vote, unfortunately, but I'll check out the other one for sure.
It's a great coming of age movie. It's on Hulu, Snack Shack. I'm sure I might
Oh,
be the
nice.
one that's
I'll
seen
probably
it.
watch it tomorrow then.
Yeah. That's good. But Soda.
Yeah, I've never seen Snack Shack, but Princess Diaries is in my top 100. So Princess Diaries. I'm so stoked for the third one. Yeah, it's because I'm a sucker for those coming of age stories, and I think that was a really well told one, and the laughs just get me every time. I love the movie.
All right. Yeah. So it's good. Jonathan.
This may be the toughest matchup for me. Because the Princess Diaries introduced us Anne Hathaway. And she is a comical force of nature in this movie. There are some quotes that, mostly girls, utter to this day, like, shut up. And then I beg your pardon, shut up. And the response from Julie Andrews. And yeah, she's very good in this movie. And the whole movie is sweet. It starts out funny and then it gets sweet towards the end. Whereas Snack Shack, it starts kind of the same trajectory. It starts out funny and it becomes a little hilarious, and then it gets a little somber at the end. Actually, it's surprisingly somber.
Yeah.
Damn. I think I may know where this is going because Snack Shack is very good. It's so new to me right now. I have seen The Princess Diaries more, thankfully, to my sister. Yeah, I got to go Princess Diaries here.
Okay.
Yeah. Brian, what do you say?
Yeah, it's just genre breakdown. I still haven't seen Snack Shack, but I'll go Princess Diaries. I do enjoy it. Even love the chemistry with Julie Andrews. They had Zonda as well. They have great chemistry as well. So Princess Diaries.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, no, I mean the only reason I ever really saw Princess Diaries because of my love of Julie Andrews with Mary Poppins, and this is kind of a big, sort of comeback movie. Put her back in the spotlight, and I think she's great in it. Yeah, and yeah, the introduction of Anne Hathaway, and yeah, it's a very charming movie. I dig it. I haven't seen Snack Shack yet, so Princess Diaries.
Yeah, well, I'm not a fan of the Princess Diaries because So I grew up in like a very sheltered kind of like growing up kind of like I was raised kind of like that, very religious, and like everyone I knew would watch freaking Princess Diaries. It's rated G on repeat over and over and over, and I had enough of it, and I got sick and tired of it. I didn't find it funny. I found it cheesy, and I don't care about princesses and all that stuff. It just doesn't do anything for me. So that movie, it gets way overhyped to me. I just don't care. And Snack Shack is great. Snack Shack is just so funny. Gabriel LaBelle from Saturday Night, and I can't remember the other actor, but the main friend, he's really good in it too. It's got a pretty cute neighbor girl that moves in next door and works as the lifeguard at the pool, and they buy up the Snack Shack at their pool, and they use it like a summer business. But yeah, and there's like heart to it, and it's hilarious, and I think it's really good. So if you haven't seen it, I would highly recommend it because because it might be maybe like in my top 3 favorite comedies of last year. So yeah.
I would agree on that, actually. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Going down to a goofy movie, and Intolerable Cruelty.
Jeez.
Ooh.
It's only on Tournament Fights, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
There's one I don't like, and the other one is just memorable.
Yeah, I don't love Intolerable Cruelty. I don't love a goofy movie either, just because I didn't grow up with it. But
I'm a Goofy movie kid, and Eye to Eye is a banger. So
I'm fine with putting Goofy movie through for now. But
I watched. Let me make it quick. I did watch Intolerable Cruelty for this because this was one of the few Coens I had left. The tone is all over the place.
Yeah, it's wacky. It's
all
weird.
over the place.
It's not
weird.
Yeah. It's a very strange movie.
But a goofy movie, I think it is memorable because of the songs, and also had a very sweet father-son story.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
I agree.
Sure.
And we have a Disney matchup.
Yeah.
We'll have a Disney matchup next.
The movie is good, at least. Yeah.
Eagle versus Shark from Taika Waititi, and 8-Bit Christmas, another Christmas holder. We've had a couple of Christmas holdovers lately. So, Soda?
So I haven't seen Eagle versus Shark, unfortunately. And 8-Bit Christmas, I started it, fell asleep, never got around to finishing it. But I do remember it being a movie that is right up my alley, so I'm going to go with that one.
Yeah. Sounds good. Jonathan?
Haven't seen Eagle versus Shark, but 8-Bit Christmas surprised me. Yeah, this was released during the COVID times. And it was a charming movie. Yeah, it is based off, the Christmas story design, but I think it is poignant, funny, a little disgusting at moments, but it's funny, sweet, and a little heartwarming towards the end. I almost cried at the end. So I'm going to go 8-Bit Christmas.
Yeah. Brian, what do you say?
Yeah, I haven't seen Eagle versus Shark. I seen 8-Bit Christmas, and I do enjoy the 8-Bit Christmas.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, I haven't seen 8-Bit Christmas yet. That's just one I missed. I always say I'll get around to it this Christmas, and unfortunately just never do. I have seen Eagle vs. Shark though. It's not bad. It's very dry humor, a lot of sarcasm, which I enjoy. I enjoy sarcasm. It's a good form of humor. And sarcasm is great, and I love sarcasm. Just putting that out there. So I'll go Eagle vs. Shark.
I enjoy sarcasm in a movie. I don't like it directed at me, but that's fine. I
wonder why. No, just kidding.
Yeah. Good for you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How was it?
Yeah. Right. I think that they're both good. I'm a big Taika Waititi fan, especially like him doing kind of quirky things like this. And yeah, the humor's kind of more dry, like almost like British style humor. I mean, they're from New Zealand, but like Jermaine and Clement and Taika and all that. And I think that it's fun. And 8-Bit Christmas is also fun because it goes back to the days of like Nintendo when related to me, because it always seems like there's someone in my neighborhood that always got a Nintendo about a year before me, or like the newest video game system, and then I had to go there to play it until a year until the price dropped, and then my parents would get me one. So, but it's good. But I'll probably slightly give the edge to Eagle versus Shirk. Yeah. Nick, what do you say?
I haven't seen either one of these movies. I did mean to check out 8-Bit Christmas. I just haven't gotten around to it. But as that one looks to appeal to me more, I'm going to go with that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And Soda
versus, I believe it's 8-Bit Christmas.
First, okay.
Yeah. All right. So 8-Bit Christmas. Moving on. All right. We'll go down to Naked Gun 2.5. The Smell of Fear.
Oh, I forgot
and
about
the
that.
Aladdin remake. Boo.
Hey,
Interesting.
Naked
God.
Naked Gun.
Naked Gun, yeah.
Naked Gun?
I'm gonna say I didn't
Abso-fucking-lutely.
mind Aladdin, but Naked Gun 2's better.
No, that movie infuriates me. I fucking hated it.
I think it's just meh.
No,
I would.
Sometimes I go by my maiden name.
Oh, I haven't seen it
Yeah.
since theaters.
Yeah.
I just know I enjoyed it when I was in theaters, but it's not.
All right, but
Like I said, I haven't seen it since.
all right, but we're down for Leslie Nielsen, right? Yeah,
Oh,
he's
of
on
course,
fire.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Any of the Naked Gun
Absolutely.
movies.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, my
hell
favorite
Well,
one's
Naked
not on
Gun
the list.
33 and a
Yeah,
half.
that's a good one.
Yeah, 33 and
Yeah.
a third made it the other night, so yeah, pretty far. So there you go. Yeah, these are fun.
Has
Yeah,
anyone
that's
ever
alright.
seen the Police Squad stuff?
No.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah, I've
great.
seen this
Oh,
guy.
that's funny.
Yeah.
Ha!
Yeah.
This is
That's
interesting.
We got American Pie 2 and the To-Do List.
Ooh,
on the
okay.
Plaza. Okay, Jonathan.
Okay. All right. So this is the first of my 5 I saw for this, and the to-do
Huh?
to-do list.
Oh, nice.
Raunchy movie.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
raunchy, in a very innocent way, because she's a newly high school graduated virgin, just wanting to explore sex before going to college. Basically, without Aubrey Plaza, this movie doesn't work. However, it has a thin script, but the cast gives it their all. I mean, they do give it their all. The parents, Clark Gregg and Connie Britton, they're funny. I do like Rachel.
Bill Hader.
I did not like Bill Hader in this movie.
Really? Oh man.
No, I did not until the end. Actually, the end actually won me over. Rachel Bilson is a good sister with Plaza as well. But the funniest scene involves, for me, Andy Samberg. When they sneak into the pool and the shower.
Yeah, that's good.
I'll just end it at that. American Pie 2. So it's decent. It's decent. American Pie 2, probably my least favorite of the four, but it's still good. I like it. I think it's lacks in the comedy aspects compared to the three movies, but it's still funny. I mean, the tape gag on the top of the roof with the glue, it's hilarious. But
My mom's favorite scene.
Yeah. It's very, very, very funny. So I am a fan of those four movies. I just like all those characters. So it is sweet overall. Just because I like all those characters, I'm gonna go American Pie 2.
Yeah. Brian, what do you say?
Yeah, I like both of these movies. American Pie 2 is not my favorite of the series, as well as I do enjoy American Reunion more. That's probably my favorite of the four. But I do enjoy that you see more of the band camp in American Pie 2. But I will go with the to-do list because it has more laughs for me. So the to-do list.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, I still haven't seen the to-do list. I'll get around to it at some point. Yeah, I just haven't. But yeah, I like the American Pie movies overall. I kind of agree with Brian. I think American Reunion is actually my favorite, oddly enough. I just think it kind of comes together the best. But yeah, this is still fun. And yeah, not only Sean William Scott movie we'll talk about tonight. So I'll say American Pie 2.
Yeah. So I actually quite like American Pie 2, just because, like, they have some scenes where they actually go to the band camp. They don't just talk about band camp. They go there. Yeah, there's some pretty interesting things going on in it. And it's hard to really pick a favorite one because they all have like their moments for me that are good, and then moments that are just not as good. But the to-do list is great. Like I'm a huge Aubrey Plaza fan. She's one of my favorite actresses, one of my Hollywood crushes, and I just love her like awkwardness and like all of that, especially in this movie. And then Bill Hader, I just like it because he's being like a kind of raunchy and like being sort of like just doing random stuff. Like there's a scene where like somebody, like I think it's one of the parents walked in, he's having sex with one of the girls and just plowing her like as fast as he can possibly go. And and it's just like so awkward and like the funniest way. You're like, what the frick? That I'm like, what is going on? But and then like Donald Glover, like he's always fun whenever he pops up too, and also Scott Porter from Friday Night Lights being like one of the love interests, like the like crush that she has and wants to get with him, and then Aaliyah Shawkat, she's always fun as like one of the friends and all that stuff. So yeah, I think the zoo list is great. I'm a huge fan, so I'll vote for that.
Oh, I did like her in it. Yeah, it's like you don't deserve to watch beaches. You don't deserve to watch.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I did like her.
Yeah, but Nick, what do you say?
So I really like American Pie 2. I've only seen 3 American Pie movies: American Pie 2, American Wedding, and Band Camp. So
that's weird.
This was the first one that I'd ever seen. I really enjoyed it a lot. It's very nostalgic for me. So I got to go with it. American Pie 2.
Yeah. Yep. Soda, what do you say?
So I've never seen the to-do list. American Pie, the American Pie series is one of my all-time favorite series. I hadn't watched it in a while, but last year for the 25th anniversary, I reviewed the first one with a friend, and I watched all 4, and then I watched them again. That's how much I love them.
Wow.
2 though is my favorite, and the only reason it beats out Reunion is because of the nostalgia factor, and plus, like I said, the story about my mom loving that scene, the memories and stuff, and the soundtrack. The soundtrack is my teenage years. Yep. So that's why it's number 1 on the list for me of those ones. So American Pie 2 with a bullet, top 100 of mine.
Yeah. Very 90s punk rock and like Good Charlotte and all that stuff in there.
Oh, the Hells.
Another American Pie film.
Ant Farm.
Yeah.
And I think this is the final one on this side. We've got the Santa Claus and Just Friends. More Ryan Reynolds.
Easy.
2 kind of Christmas movies,
and one of them was filmed in Canada. That's with Canadian. It's very Canadian.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
Yeah, Brian.
Well,
yeah, I enjoy Just Friends. I do enjoy Ryan Reynolds' character in the film, but the Santa Claus is an all-timer for me. Great family movie. Great child performance by Eric Lloyd. Derek Cumberland is great as Bernard. Love Steve Pierre Boyle as Scott's boss, and some good comedic moments from Tim Allen with the delivering the present the first time. So goes Santa Claus.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, no, I'll vote for the Santa Claus here just because I've seen it more times. I don't know how often I'm going to vote for it in this bracket just because, it got a lot of attention during the holiday season. So, but I'll vote for it for now.
Yeah. So, Just Friends, I mean, it's good. It's fine. It's not the only Amy Smart because isn't she in Road Trip? I think she's in that.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And but it is fun. Is that a sound effect? What was that? Someone farted. But anyways, the Santa Claus though is like one that I love to quote. Like I can almost quote this movie from beginning to end. So like, as long as it's here, I'll just throw it out a quote each round. About the total tank. Santa Claus just took out the Pearson family. Incoming. Like that whole scene when he's like kind of trying to defend the kind of toys because he's Santa Claus, but people don't really realize it.
Popo
Gijo. Yeah, Popo Gijo, yeah. Chris Kringle, but Babbo Natale, Santa Claus. Nick.
So I think that The Santa Claus movies are good. I think the second one's the best, but I'm a rom-com guy. I love Just Friends. I think it's so funny. Just so many jokes, so many great comedic actors. Anna Faris in like one of a role that wasn't in Scary Movie. I think she's great in that movie. So I got to go with Just Friends. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah. Soda, what do you say?
So the Santa Claus I really liked as a kid, but I couldn't tell you the last time I've seen it. But yeah, I'm a rom-com sucker, and Just Friends is one of my favorites. I love Fat Ryan Reynolds there. Oh my God, just kills me every time he starts singing, I swear. But the jokes are funny. And plus, like I said earlier, it's a Canadian production, so I love seeing a lot of Canadian actors in it, especially the guys from Corn Gas, like Fred Owaniak and stuff like that.
Yes.
So yeah, gonna give it to Just Friends.
Yeah.
There are some things that are a little problematic in like 2025 eyes, but
yeah,
overall,
just a little bit,
Yeah.
yeah, but some fat shaming or weird stuff like that, yeah. But
Dusty is a walking red flag.
yeah, right. but Jonathan, what do you say?
I really do not like Just Friends. I really don't. Yeah, except for Anna Faris. I could watch every single clip with Anna Faris from Just Friends. She
Good.
is hilarious. She is spot on. It's a golden performance from her. I really didn't care about those two main characters, to be honest. I know they were going to end up in the end. Come on, set in stone.
Spoilers.
Well, duh. I mean, it's a rom com. You don't think that's going to happen?
Spoiler for a trailer movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Santa Claus. It is very funny, and I do like that. But also, I don't know what you're talking about. I was away. I do like it a lot, as a comedy. But then I like how it tackles the real issues about your parent being Santa Claus, and it's very psychological on that aspect there. So I like that it goes deep and it gets realistic towards the end. But still, a funny comedy. Tim Allen, David Krumholtz, Judge Reinhold, great. It's a Santa Claus.
Yeah. And then Neil Logan says, Just Friends coming to Blu-ray next month. That's cool.
Yeah, it's been only on DVD for a long time. Yeah.
Yay.
Oh, well.
No, I've got a Blu-ray.
Well, it might be an international Blu-ray. It might not be a U.S. Blu-ray.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Canada and US is the same.
Well, yeah, the regions thing, but like I don't know if there's like a region.
I'd pull it, but it's unfortunately in the storage locker right now.
Yeah. All right. So music and lyrics and the OG Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Christy Swanson.
Okay. I like one of these a lot, actually.
Music and lyrics is one you'd think I'd have seen because I'm music, but
yeah,
I've only seen Buffy.
Yeah, we'll make it quick. First, Buffy the Vampire Slayer because Christy Swanson. That's all I got. All right, Jordan.
I mean, I think it's fine. I've never really been big into Buffy, but man, like music and the lyrics is surprisingly a lot of fun. The like "Pop Goes My Heart" or like some of those songs that they play are like pretty charming. Like they're just like really good and Hugh Grant and Drew Barrymore, they actually have great chemistry in this. Like it's really fun. So yeah, I'm a big fan of music and lyrics. Funny enough, so yeah, I'll vote for that.
Mm-hmm.
Nick, what do you say?
So I haven't seen either one of these movies. Music and lyrics is another one that my brother has that I just haven't gotten around to. So it is in my possession. I'm gonna go with Buffy though, just because of the strength of the cast. Don Sutherland, Christy Swanson, and Paul Rubin. So yeah, Buffy.
Sure.
Yeah. Soda, what do you say?
Yeah, like I said, music and lyrics you think could be one I've seen, but I'm gonna go with Buffy because I've seen it.
So if you like Just Friends and some of these other rom-coms, you'll probably like it.
Yeah, no, I think it's just because of the time it came out. I just wasn't interested.
Yeah. Sure, yeah. But Jonathan, what do you say?
Yeah, so it's sort of like Notting Hill in a way. Except that Hugh Grant is the pop star in the scenario.
Right.
Music and lyrics. What happened? Anyway, a
lot of weird background noises going on.
Yeah. I have not seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but I like that music and lyrics did not go as conventional as I thought it would go. And Hugh Grant is pretty good in it. So yeah, by a thin margin, I'll go music and lyrics.
Yeah. Brian, what do you say?
Yeah, I haven't seen either one of these, but since we're getting a new version of Buffy, I'll go get the Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
All right, yeah. Okay, Buffy. Going down to Nothing to Lose with Martin Lawrence, Tim Robbins, and we got Bowfinger. So yeah, Jordan.
Well, where's Richie and JPO when we need them? I think they're both, each one of us is a fan of one of these. So, yeah. So I'm just not a big fan of Bowfinger, but if I would have had enough time, I would have given it another watch. I watched it once and I was like, that was not for me. That was not funny. Just I did not like it. I don't know, but I think it could be one that like I just at a different place with these types of movies when I originally watched it. So I think I might enjoy it more if I rewatch it. But Nothing to Lose is great. Like I think that's a great kind of heist movie of sorts, and sort of like buddy kind of on the run. And Martin Lawrence is great, and I'm spacing on his name, the one from Shawshank, Tim Robbins. Yeah. So they have some fun chemistry going on, and then the John C. McGinley and Giancarlo Esposito being like the two villains that are chasing after him. I think that's a lot of fun too, and I think Martin Lawrence has some pretty funny scenes where he's really chewing up the scenery, like in the beginning in the diner when they finally get into the guy's house and they're trying to get I believe are diamonds. I think that's diamonds. Either diamonds or it's money. It's one of those. But yeah. So I'll go with Nothing to Lose. But Nick, what do you say?
So this is interesting. I have seen both of these movies, but it was way long ago. And it was when I didn't have cable, so they would just kind of be on, and I would just kind of catch both of them in random spurts. So I don't really have much of an opinion on either one of them, honestly. I was going to give it to Bowfinger just because I recognize it more, but then I realized I have actually seen Nothing to Lose. It's a coin flip, honestly. I guess I'll go Bowfinger just because Steve Martin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Soda, what do you say?
So yeah, I haven't seen either of these movies, so I'm going to go with Bowfinger because of the better comedic pairing.
Yeah. Sound good. We had two good buddy movies, but Jonathan.
Yeah, I like both of them. I like both of them very much. But in the end, I'm actually going to go with Soda on this. I think the better pairing is Steve Martin and Eddie Murphy. They work well together, especially Eddie Murphy as Jeff. I think that's the most comically gifted performance of the four that we're looking at. And I think that performance is a revelation for me. So just for that performance, for sure, I'm going to go Bowfinger.
Yeah. Brian, what do you say?
Yeah, also Bowfinger on this one. Love that Eddie Murphy does two characters. Love seeing Terrence Stamp show up, and that road scene always cracks me up. Him running traffic always cracks me up. Yeah, it's great. We're going to take it again. His reaction is priceless. So Bowfinger.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, it's our second Kelly Preston movie. She's in Nothing to Lose and Sky High. I haven't seen Nothing to Lose in like 20 years. I need to give that a rewatch. I saw it once a long time ago, but I've seen Bowfinger a couple times and I like it. So I'll get around to Nothing to Lose again at some point. Pops up on a streaming service or something. But go Bowfinger. All right. All right, go down to My Best Friend's Wedding and Small Time Crooks.
Okay.
Never
seen it either. Anybody seen Small Town Crooks?
Nope. No. I've never seen a Woody Allen film ever.
Julia Roberts.
I've seen it.
But in My Best Friend's Wedding, he's got that great scene in the restaurant.
Yep.
Great scene.
Forever.
Julia plays a villain here, a rare villain in this movie.
Right? Yeah.
Trying to sabotage
another Hugh Grant movie with with Small Time Crooks, Hugh Grant's in it.
Yep.
I got nothing to say about it. So.
Yeah, no, I've never seen it, so I don't know.
Seen it.
All right, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, another rom-com, and Ted 2. So, Nick.
Damn. So I haven't seen either one of these movies. I saw Ted in college in a theater.
Oh, nice.
But I did not get around to the sequel. I have seen that great scene with Liam Neeson. So I'll go with Ted 2 just purely for that.
Yeah. Because that scene almost like gives me a little hope for the Naked Gun movie with Liam Neeson. Maybe we'll see. But Soda, what do you say?
If he plays it like Leslie Nielsen did and plays it straight, he'll be fine. So yeah, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days is another one where it, like I said, like everyone knows, I love rom-coms, but it came out when I was growing up, so never got around to it. Ted 2, I'm gonna give it to that one. Not as good as the first one. It's very weird. So my dad hates Family Guy, hates The Simpsons, those type of things, but he loves the Ted movies. I don't get it.
Same humor as the Family
Actually,
Guy.
he when he came to visit me the first time in Vancouver when I was living down there, he said, "Can we go see the movie with the teddy bear in the theater?" I'm like, "Okay." So yeah, let's go.
So which one are you voting for?
You voted for.
I said Ted 2.
Oh, okay, Ted. Jonathan.
Yeah. Ted 2. It's fine. It's a fine movie. Not as good as the first movie. Not as much heart. Not as much laughs, but it's fine. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. I rewatched recently before I saw the list, and I think it still holds up very well as a straight story and also a good comedy as well. And I also want an interesting rom-com matchup coming up. So with My Best Friend's Wedding and How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. And I think Hudson and McConaughey work really well together. So How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days gets my vote.
Yeah, it's another one of the Kurt Russell family people with Kate Hudson.
So,
yeah. But Brian, what do you say?
I'll get into Ted 2 on the show that I do enjoy. It's all part of the first movie. I do enjoy more laughs. Love the whole mess around sequence in the car with Ted driving. You get a great Jurassic Park parody with the whole Weed Garden, and Giovanni Ribisi returns as the villain, Austin.
Yep.
And also second Patrick Warburton movie, because he shows up in Ted 2. You even get Michael Dorn as Guy's boyfriend in the film, both dressed as the New York scene as Worf and the Tick together. So I'll go Ted 2.
Yeah. Austin, what do you say?
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days is our third of 4 Catherine Hahn movies on this bracket.
Yeah.
There's a fourth one still coming up. But I'll go with it because it's fun and it doesn't have Giovanni Ribisi. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Take it you're not a fan, huh?
No. Go back in our archives, our podcast league now of actors or actresses that annoy us, and Giovanni Ribisi and Awkwafina are like two of mine that I know. Just no.
Yeah.
I can kind of get it, honestly, but yeah.
Yeah. But
I thought Giovanni Ribisi was good in My Name is Earl.
Yeah.
I agree.
But yeah, so it's weird with How to Lose a Guy intended because my ex-wife would use that movie as some kind of like a movie for the feminist movement, that she's constantly taking power and like putting down the guy and like all this stuff. And I'm just like why are you doing that? That's weird, huh? And
that's not what it's about.
No, it's not. But like it just made me kind of weirdly not really care for it that much. I mean, it's fine, But Ted 2, yeah, I think that's fun. There's a lot of laughs. One of my favorite scenes is like when they're sitting in the restaurant with Amanda Seyfried. Like tell her that she has Gollum eyes, and you look at her and like, yeah, she does. So, but yeah, so Ted 2, yeah, I don't know if it's quite as good as the first one, but I like they go to the comic convention and they got some cool like Ninja Turtles costumes going on and that kind of stuff. So that's cool. And the TV show is really great, and I'm really excited they're doing a second season because I think that the TV show is the best thing we've ever gotten from Ted. It's really good. Like I would highly recommend it. So yeah, that main kid, I don't know where they got him, but man, he's got some good comedic timing. So Ted 2.
Aw,
That's
get
it.
the wrong comment. That's okay.
Big Trouble and Sweet Home Alabama.
Boo.
Yeah, but not
Second
so
Tim
good.
Allen movie.
I've seen either.
No.
Yeah, this is another pass.
Yeah, pass.
All right. Let's vote by hand on this one. All right, Sweet Home Alabama.
Sure.
I'll give it.
All right, Big Trouble. Okay.
I mean, I'm a Tim Allen guy,
Brian.
but even I don't love
It's
Tie
because
to
of the
Brian.
cast. It's because
All
of
right,
the
go ahead.
cast.
Tie to Brian. Good.
This is the tiebreaker. Okay, Big Trouble.
Okay, sounds
I
good.
actually really don't.
I just want to let people know I saw Sweet Home Alabama on a bus. That's the proper way to see Sweet Home Alabama.
Yeah.
All right.
It is,
So-
yeah.
That's
That's
the
about right.
exact right way, or on a plane or something. Yeah, that's the proper way to see that movie.
Yeah, I just remember the trailer when it came out.
I saw that trailer 9,000 times because I worked
Yeah,
at a
me
theater.
too.
Yeah.
I worked at a theater when that movie came out. I saw the trailer
Yeah.
over and over.
Oh
and
no,
over
me it was
again.
because I was frequenting the video
But-
store a lot.
Yeah.
But Big Trouble also has Patrick Warburton again. It's got DJ Qualls that we'll see show up again. So it's
Oh,
got
nice.
quite a few. And
Yeah.
There's the fourth Catherine Hahn movie, so it's Our Idiot Brother with Paul Rudd.
Ooh, nice.
She's in that also, and Sister Act.
Okay. All right.
Soda.
So I never got around to seeing My Idiot Brother, but I love me some Sister Act 1 and 2, baby. So I'm gonna give it to Sister Act. It's such a great film, and the music.
Fun,
yeah. A lot of fun.
But Jonathan, what do you say?
I haven't seen Our Idiot Brother, but I think Sister Act may be dangerous. I think this is a really, really good comedy, really good movie. Yeah, just a Las Vegas. She's a singer, right? What is she in Las Vegas?
Yeah, she's a Las
singer.
Vegas singer. Yeah.
Singer, right?
Yeah.
She basically escapes a few gangsters led by Harvey Keitel in a very comical performance, by the way, and into the convent, and basically uses her skills in that convent, just gets a choir going, and it's funny, it's sweet, and very interesting stacked cast as well. So, yeah, Sister Act gets my vote easily. This one,
Yeah.
a great whoopee comedy.
Oh yeah. Brian, what do you say?
Yeah, I see both of these. I do enjoy the Sister Act movies. I believe we're getting a third one as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah?
Sister Act 3.
I don't know actually.
I don't know
They
about
didn't
that.
talk about it, but I do enjoy Our Idiot Brother. I do enjoy Paul's performance, his relationship with the sisters. I mean, Mortimer, Elizabeth Banks, and Joy Deschanel. I do enjoy Steve Coogan in this role, but I'll go with Sister Act on this one. I do have more fun with it.
Yeah. Austin, what do you say?
So yeah, just a couple of quick things. Our second Kathy and Najimy movie after Hocus Pocus, and rest in peace Maggie Smith from Sister Act last year.
Yeah.
So yeah, as the head
Good
Mother
good
Superior lady. Yeah, and oddly enough, I think I saw the second one more than the first one because that was the one that came on cable all the damn time. Was Sister Act?
Yeah, that's true for me.
That was one of they for whatever reason like that. And like Ghostbusters 2 always got played more than the original.
So I don't know if you guys have seen this, but last year was what, the 30th anniversary of Sister, something like that, of Sister Act 2 or some shit like that. Anyways, they were celebrating it on The View. I don't know if you guys saw the big reunion sing along of the songs from Sister
I think
Act
I
2.
saw a clip of it.
Oh, that was dope. I didn't
agree.
know Tanya from The War and what's I didn't know she was a famous country singer now. The War and the Treaty, that's what it is.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, so I'll go Sister Act though, yeah, because those movies are fun. If what they're, but yeah, Jordan.
So yeah, the only thing I really remember about Sister Act is that I remember when I was a kid, when my parents went out of town, I had a cousin and I'd go stay at their house. They had this huge, like, 3-story house that was really cool, and we went and stayed there. And then my cousin, who was a couple years older than me, was like, "We went on a field trip today and we went and saw Sister Act." I'm like, "At school? You just went to the movies or something?" All right, and that's cool. But yeah, so and then I saw it not too long after, and it's good. Yeah, I really like it. But I watched Our Idiot Brother for this, and Paul Rudd's just really charming and like really heartwarming in this. Like not to get too far into it, but growing up and like being religious, one of the best talks I ever heard is this guy gave a talk about loving like a dog, because a dog loves unconditionally, and you want to have the kind of love for people that a dog has, because he loves you no matter what you do to it. The dog's gonna love you, and then they kind of play with that in this movie. He has this dog named Willie Nelson, and then the dog's very lovable, but then so is Paul Rudd. He's walking around smiling and he's happy. He just does these things without really even like realizing what he's doing. And he's like spilling everybody's secrets and like breaking up relationships without meaning to. And then he gets arrested because he smokes weed and stuff. So, but it's fun though. So I'll go with Our Idiot Brother. Yeah. Nick.
Sister Act all the way, baby.
Hell yeah.
That's all I got.
Hell yeah. All right. Moves on, and we don't see it on these brackets a lot.
No.
Yeah, no, it's a comedy that doesn't get talked about enough at all.
I mean, that's what series the last series, I believe.
It's really
good.
Yeah. Like both of them are
definitely
great,
rewatchable.
in my opinion.
Be Kind Rewind and Horrible Bosses 2.
Be Kind Rewind.
Be Kind Rewind. I just saw
Be Kind Rewind. Yeah.
I just thought this is a
I
good
mean,
one.
Yeah.
So I'll probably vote for Be Kind Rewind, but I do like Horrible Bosses too. I mean, the first one's better, but I like them both.
That movie was.
I haven't seen the second one.
That was garbage.
I just like the main cast. I don't care for anyone that they add in there, but
Be Kind Rewind is a better movie.
Yeah, I'm fine with
Be Kind Rewind.
Yeah, it's pretty original. I'll give it that.
It is, yeah.
This was the one that I referred to was inviting. I thought it was more inviting than funny. I liked it.
Yeah.
No.
A good comedy almost.
Yeah.
All right, got Men at Work with Charlie Sheen and Emilio. And we got Matilda.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Jonathan?
Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna start with Men at Work because I was really looking forward to this for years to watch it. And I finally did on Tubi. And unfortunately I was disappointed. It was so,
I love that movie.
I was so disappointed. My big problem was that the comedy was so laid back. Like pump it up, pump the energy up a little bit. Like
they're trying to act laid back and cool or whatever. I'd be garbage.
Way too laid back and cool. Just come on. But then David Keith, comes in, or no, Keith David. Keith David.
Yeah, Keith
comes in.
Keith David,
yeah, I'm thinking about Keith David comes in, a breath of fresh air in a way, a little bit, adding it to the trio. I didn't find this PTSD stuff very funny, but I thought he was good. And then we finally get to the last 10 minutes. I was like, where was this throughout the movie? Oh, like there's so much action. I think the problem was I think the plot was so disorganized and scattered all over the place amidst the laughs. So it's a bummer. It's a shame. Matilda is very good. I think it's funnier than you think. It's a funnier version of Carrie.
Yes.
I guess never thought of that. That's pretty funny.
If you think about it, it's a funnier version of Carrie. You see her using her skills towards evil, and yes, Miss Trunchbull. Fresh meat. Yeah, you just see her towards Miss Trunchbull, and then use
pig, Amanda.
I could just utter those quotes all day, like cake.
Speaking of reunion stuff, if you have not gone online and see when Danny DeVito brought everybody back for this lunch reunion, and the lady who plays Mrs. Trunchbull, I forget her name, goes right back into character on a dime, doing her lines, and it's
yeah, she's a funny actress.
She kills it. Like they start reenacting little scenes just around the tables, and she's like, walks over there, Amanda Thripp, pig Amanda, like she's great, like she's awesome.
Same actress who played Aunt Marge in Prisoner of Azkaban.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's
actually, you know what? The more I think about it, I think Pam Ferris delivers one of the more all-time comical villainous performances. So I think about it.
Yeah, really
funny.
Yeah, she's very funny. So hands down, Matilda, because Danny DeVito did a very good job in direction and also in acting. He and Rhea Perlman are funny as the parents. Even though they're evil and they're
him and his wife doing it,
I think they're funny. You're smart, you're little, stuff that. But Matilda all the way. This is a funny movie, a charming '90s family comedy.
Yeah, Brian, what do you say?
Yeah, Matilda gets my vote. It's my 64. My second favorite family movie of all time. Willy Wonka's number one. I love the relationship. The performances are great. Pat Ferris has so much fun as a Trunchbull, as Jonathan mentioned. Great job performed by Mara Wilson. Great cinematography as well. I agree.
Yeah.
I would say. And yeah, it keeps it nice and tight. So Matilda gets my vote.
Yeah.
Yeah. Austin.
There's nothing you can get from a book that you can't get from a TV faster. and I literally quoted that today
Vito
with my girlfriend at the movies, and because I subscribe to that theory as well. I can get it much faster from a movie or a television. So I've quoted that line so many times. Danny DeVito is awesome in this movie. He's so funny. Yeah, just the way the little montage of him going through how he sells the shitty cars is great. Like turning back the odometer, just being a piece of shit. No, he's great. So yeah, I gotta go Matilda, man. Like that movie's really good. So yeah.
Our second Paul Rubens film as well.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's
He's one of the FBI guys.
By the way, behind the scenes though, it is very touching on DeVito's part because Mara Wilson had.
I was gonna bring that up.
Yeah, just very touching. With DeVito.
Yeah, for Sticky with Mickey.
Oh yeah, done.
Yeah, they did a little from Mara Wilson on the Lawrence Brothers podcast. They did a Mrs. Doubtfire reunion, and they talked to Matilda a little bit too in there. So yeah, that was fun. But yeah, so it's definitely going to be a Matilda. But I want to show some love for Men at Work just because I think I know where it's going. I remember back in like the day, like maybe the late 90s, I was looking all over for this movie before I could really think to order anything online and. So I went from store to store just looking for Men at Work because I really like this movie. Just because I like the subtleness of the humor, just making the workplace fun and Charlie Sheen and Emilio Estevez just look so badass being these garbage men and it's the old toxic waste in the garbage can scandal, and they're trying to uncover it. They find a dead body and they're in it, in this thing, trying to crack the case. So yeah, I think that's fun. So I'll give some love to Men at Work. Yeah. But Nick, what do you say?
So I remember Matilda being this fun, enjoyable time. And I don't know if any of you guys have watched the musical that they made on Netflix.
Yes.
Nope. Yeah.
But actually, I watched it not bad. A couple years ago because my niece wanted to watch it. And I did not know how just crazy, depressing this story was. And I went to Facebook and I was just asking people, was the original Matilda this dark? Jesus. Because I remember Matilda having a good time. It was just all fun music. We're dancing. It's a great time. It must
have been closer to the book.
The book probably is dark, and also this movie is a little darker than you think, and beneath those laps, though. So, yeah.
I can imagine, especially because some of the stuff that I remember from the movie, I was yeah, that was fucked up. But yeah, no, I haven't seen Men at Work, but I got to give it to Matilda just because I really enjoyed that movie.
Yeah, sounds good. And Soda.
Yeah, so I've never seen Men at Work, but I've always kind of wanted to, and plus I like the golf clap meme that came from that. Matilda I haven't seen since I was a kid, but I do remember having a fond affinity for it, so I'm going to give it to Matilda.
Well, I have something to say. I'm smart, you're dumb. I'm big, you're little. I'm right, you're wrong. And there's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah.
I never got a chance to be with mother. What do I sign?
But yeah, no, I do agree with you on the Danny DeVito thing. What he did for Mara Wilson while her mom was dying was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah. Trust boy, the Olympic shot put, javelin, hammer throw.
That's right.
Yeah, right.
You've got mail, and don't tell mom the babysitter's dead.
Oh my god.
There you go.
Yeah, I haven't seen Don't Tell Mom Davis is dead, but I saw Yuga Mill for the first time last year. I did enjoy it. I do enjoy I do enjoy seeing Steve's dogs showing up there as one of the co-workers. I'll go to You Got Mail because I seen it.
Yeah. Austin, what do you say?
Yeah, You Got Mail's all right. I kind of prefer The Shop Around the Corner. Just watched that like not long ago, and I think
I
it's
do
better.
too.
I think it's better. Yeah, like that movie's really good. But man, Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. This movie came on cable all the damn time, like in the 90s. Like I saw this movie dozens of times on cable. It was just like one of those mainstays that was always on. Yeah, it was right in Christina Applegate's heyday with like, Married with Children and whatnot. Yeah, I didn't watch that remake that I heard was god awful from last year.
Yeah, last year, and then like, nobody saw it.
Yeah, nobody watched it. Went like straight to streaming. Yeah, no thanks. So again, kind of a nostalgia pick, but I'll go with Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. I've seen it a bunch of times.
Yeah, so I actually still haven't seen Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. That's a blind spot for me. But I'm a big Christina Applegate fan, though. Just from her appearances multiple times on SNL or from like Married with Children, and then just like things that she's gone through. I think she's had she's had like a double mastectomy from breast cancer and like just a lot of unfortunate stuff. You Got Mail. I think that that's charming. It's kind of like a little like semi-modern at this point on a take on The Shop Around the Corner. I think so. So yeah, I'll go with You've Got Mail. Yeah. So Nick, what do you say?
I haven't seen either one of these movies, but I love Tom Hanks, so You've Got Mail.
Yeah, and the remake for Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead must be predominantly African American cast because you can stream it on BET Plus. That's where you have to find it.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone who has that.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But Soda, what do you say?
So yeah, no, I've never seen Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead, but it's definitely one that's been in my orbit since I was a kid because I remember seeing the VHS on the shelf. But You've Got Mail. It's a good film, but I fall more into the Sleepless in Seattle camp, if I'm honest. So, but I'm gonna give it to You've Got Mail because I've seen it.
Yeah. Jonathan.
I did see Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead for the first time today.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I did. This is my favorite of the 5.
Oh, nice.
Watched. I liked it. Yeah. Now you'll be fooled by the poster because this happens very early and they do not linger at it at all.
It's like the first 10 minutes of the movie. Yeah. It's like, and she's dead, and the rest of the movie is just Christina Applegate going to work for like this firm, stuff like that. Yeah, it's like
I like that. Just her, sending in a big resume. It's like Big in a way, and but she has to handle the both her job and also the kids, as well as their mom is on vacation in Australia. And I did like Applegate's performance, just balancing all those that stuff around. Yeah, and I also did like the older brother as well, as that stoner brother. And he's good in it as well. I know it's funny. It is anxiety inducing if you think about it because they have to survive on a budget. But You've Got Mail I've seen more times, and I do think it's a good movie. Yeah, I do agree. The Shop Around the Corner is a great movie. It's an excellent movie, better movie. But unfortunately, while I do think Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead is good, I've seen You've Got Mail more times, and I actually do prefer this one over the other two Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks movies that they starred in together because I like them as rivals. So You've Got Mail gets my vote.
All right.
But I'm pretty sure that the older stoner brother is played by Keith Coogan, and he's in the other babysitter movies and Adventures in Babysitting. In that one too.
I like Adventures in Babysitting. I like that movie.
And he has a cameo in Reboot. They're like Keith Coogan from Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in there playing himself. Nice. All right, Showdown in Little Tokyo with Brandon Lundgren.
Oh fuck!
And
wow, this matchup. Wow.
Oh, I forgot about Thelma.
Yeah, from last year.
All right, so it's on me. Yeah, no, Thelma's really good. It's really entertaining. This might be the first time Showdown in Little Tokyo's ever come up on this damn show ever.
Yeah,
and I like it. I mean, I've seen it a couple of times because it's one of Brandon Lee's only like 3 movies he ever did. But it's a fun one. Yeah, it's him and Lundgren. Kind of a buddy cop movie. Yeah, them doing their martial arts thing, and like it's fun for what it is. So I kind of know where this is going, but I'll give a pity vote to Showdown in Little Tokyo, at least for now, because it is a fun little and Tia Carrere, come on, like it's great.
Yeah.
That's where that scene is from.
Yeah, but apparently I heard it's not actually her in that scene, but it's a body double. Wah, wah. Yeah.
Guys, she was in Playboy. Okay, it's okay.
Yeah.
Why did you have to say that? Now
yeah, right. Ignorance is bliss.
Nude in that movie, and then somebody said it's not her, and I was like, "Oh, geez, come on, man." Yeah, because it's like this hot tub.
Childhood ruined.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, I've never seen Showdown in Little Tokyo. I'm not like rushing out to see a Dolph Lundgren starring movie, but
watch it for Brandon Lee, man. Like he was a good up and coming like star, man. Like I think he would have been a star.
Watch it for him.
Like he's really good.
I don't see it now, but like back then when it came out, like I wasn't like running out to see it. But yeah, Thelma was a great surprise though. Like June Squibb, Richard Roundtree, Fred Herchinger, but was great. He's really good in the first season of White Lotus as one of the sons. And yeah. Just like a really fun time and very relatable for anyone who has a grandma. And my grandma has one of those scooters, and she goes through the assisted living, scooting around on it. Now she's just new to it too. So they only moved into an assisted living like 6 months ago, and she has all of her like wits in her mind. But my grandpa has dementia, so she just wants to be close to him. But usually I'll try to go visit her. Yeah, she lives about 3 hours away, so I'll visit her like a couple of times a year if I can do it. But vote for Thelma because it was a great surprise from last year. So yeah. But Nick, what do you say?
Showdown in Little Tokyo looks like a movie that I would really enjoy, so I'll go with that one.
Yeah,
sure. Yeah. Soda.
You're muted. Buddy. I can't hear you.
Damn it, I was good up until now. So I've never seen either of these, but I'm going to give the Showdown in Little Tokyo because that's another one where I remember distinctly seeing on the shelves that the Video Update and Video Stop when I was a kid. So I'm going to give it with that one.
Yeah. Sure. Does anyone know if this is a quote from one of these movies? It's from Leo Logan. I don't know. It could be.
Yeah, that's Brandon Lee says that to Dolph Lundgren in the movie.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. Because Dolph Lundgren, like, there's a couple of scenes where you don't see it, but like he's walking around topless, and he's just swinging, doing his. I think Brandon Lee,
swinging in the breeze.
Exactly, just letting it all hang out.
Just letting it hang out, because he can. Because that was when Lundgren was like shredded. I mean, it's still like post like Rocky IV. He's just massive.
Yeah. Jonathan, what do you say?
Yeah, Thelma's very good. Very endearing. I don't know if it's that full on comedy, but it is more. It's a dramedy, so because it's relatable, in any old people's situations regarding. I mean, scammers take advantage of your illnesses, and you don't just take advantage of your decisions there, and it's heartbreaking. So yeah, it is a very good movie, very good June Squibb performance. Man, I am tempted to go Showdown in Little Tokyo. It sounds like an interesting movie, right up my alley. Martial arts, action, comedy.
Come on, Kerry Tagawa from Mortal Kombat's the main villain of the Yakuza.
You broke my heart about Tia Carrera.
Yeah. Hey, you know what else is good about it, Jonathan? 79 minutes, bro. They knew the assignment.
Yeah,
they're both
79 minutes. Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. Brandon Lee, Dolph Lundgren, Showdown in Little Tokyo.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, sure. Brian.
Yeah, that was a great hidden gem for last year. We'll probably see the lights of last year next week because the holdover. I do enjoy.
Yeah, with the holdover.
Since we see Thelma a lot, we see how we see Show Little Tokyo. That much Show Little Tokyo first Brendan Lee.
Not even that much. I think it's the first time it's ever been on.
I've never
lights,
seen
it.
ever.
It's a movie you'll never see on like any lists.
Yeah.
No.
Because I don't think we even had it in our martial arts thing because it wasn't one of the main guys.
Gotcha.
BD, Jackie Chan, nothing like that. So,
No.
all right. Pleasantly surprised. All right, cool. Okay. All right, we'll go down to Meet the Fockers and Bolt. So,
what the heck?
What?
Yeah. Alrighty.
Okay.
So Meet the Fockers, right?
Yeah.
I guess.
Hey, let's meet the Fockers and Bolt.
Yeah,
I mean,
just because I know Brian's the animated guy, but Bolt's pretty mid at best. Yeah, it's not.
It is very mid.
Meet the Fockers is the better of the three.
It's a very solid movie.
Yeah,
I think Meet the Parents, but Meet the Fockers is a good.
It's really funny though. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's
a decent sequel. Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Hoffman and Barbara Streisand kill it.
Ghostbusters 2016.
Please be a good one.
And Euro Trip.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Scotty doesn't know, motherfuckers.
Yeah. So Euro Trip. Yeah.
I actually kind of like Euro Trip. I kind of like.
Oh, dude. Euro Trip was a staple for me in my senior year.
It's a better movie than the other trip movie we'll talk about.
Yeah, I'm 100% that. Yeah.
Okay, maybe.
You two are literally the worst twins ever.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Hobbs and Shaw.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
the most comedic
of American Pickle.
It is the funniest of them.
American Pickle. So,
which is the most ridiculous premise for a movie I've ever heard.
Okay, hands.
Let's do the hands for this one. Yeah, I don't know. Hobbs and Shaw. I've seen it, so I guess.
Hobbs and Shaw.
American Pickle's not very good.
Actually, I really like Hobbs and Shaw a lot.
Yeah, I couldn't finish it.
So this is it's not really like any kind of spoiler for Hard Eyes, but there's a joke about Hobbs and Shaw where Devon Sawa and Jordana Brewster's their last names are Hobbs and Shaw, and then the main characters are like the fucking movie. like, I don't know, and then the cops are like, I don't know what you're talking about. Never saw it. So the names are Hobbs and Shaw. So there's a Hobbs and Shaw joke randomly in Hard Eyes. So
jeez.
Okay. All right. Red 2 and Road Trip.
Road Trip.
Okay.
Damn.
I was going to give it to Road Trip, but
Road Trip, yeah.
Road Trip, yeah.
I'll give it a pass.
Yeah. So it's whatever. I'm fine with whatever for this one.
But if you're Chris Scott, you give both Red movies a 5 out of 5 plus. He loves those movies, weirdly.
Yeah.
That's fine.
He gave Flight Risk a 5 out of 5. Are you?
I haven't seen it,
Chris.
Flight Risk.
It's really bad. It's really bad.
I know it's coming to VOD very, very soon, but
yeah.
They called me up after Flight Risk, and he's like, dude, you got to see this movie. Don't listen to what anyone says. This movie's phenomenal. I was blown away by it. I'm like, what are you talking about?
It's really stupid.
Look, I say this.
Are you high? What have you been smoking, man?
I say this to people a lot. He's on an island. All right.
Yeah, he is.
Let's give it a pass to Road Trip.
I'll give it a pass to Road Trip.
I'll give it a pass to Road Trip, yeah.
It's fine.
We'll get the Road Trip matchup. Come on.
Yeah, we could. You could if it goes through. We'll see.
Let's see.
All right. This might be the last one. Very Bad Things. And Flipped, which I have no idea what that is.
Oh,
I
know what it is.
I don't know. Well, okay, we'll quick then. Jordan, go ahead. I don't know what it is, so go ahead.
I mean, I know what it is. I haven't seen it though. But the rest of my family is obsessed with this movie because it's a PG movie and it's one of those heartwarming kind of family movies. And I don't really know all that much. I believe it's someone like maybe about someone with a disability. I don't even know.
No, it's basically like puppy. It's puppy love.
Oh, okay.
It's a puppy love story.
Oh yeah, for like two little kids. It's like a romance with the little kids. Yeah.
Directed by Rob Reiner.
Yeah. So I've never seen it, and I've never seen Very Bad Things, and I don't know. Very Bad Things seems to have a decent cast, but still, I'll vote for Flip because my family's really high on it. They watch that movie all the time, and somehow I never saw it. The amount of times they've watched it, like dozens and dozens of times. So I'll vote Flip, sure. Nick.
The poster for Flipped looks like a scene from Forrest Gump, and that
That's
is
what
the
I was
reason
gonna
that I
say.
am
That's what I
choosing
was thinking
I
the
that.
same
agree with
thing.
that.
Yeah.
Or Bridge to Terabithia. It kind of looks like that.
Not really.
Yeah. But Soda, you said.
I haven't seen either of them, but at least I've heard of very bad things, so I'm gonna give it to that one.
Yeah. Jonathan.
I haven't seen very bad things. But flipped, this is probably the only good Rob Reiner movie in the later years for sure. Again, I think this is a sweet young puppy love story. I think it's I like it's treated with care, and it's not like banal or forced. I think it's just they approach this story from two vantage points. So you have the young girl's perspective and the young boy's perspective, and I like that. And it's an interesting story regarding that, and an interesting approach. Apart from that, apart from those two young kids, we have a stacked supporting cast: Aidan Quinn, John Mahoney, Penelope Ann Miller, Anthony Edwards, and Rebecca De Mornay. And interesting supporting cast. So,
Damn.
I think it's a sweet family comedy, and it's adorable. Yeah, I think you'll dig it as a very interesting, funny coming of age story because you would relate to it as if you're a kid. You have a crush on somebody at that age. And, you get shy or you get weird. When you see someone that you like at that age. So, yeah, Rob Reiner did a good job. So I'm gonna vote flipped.
Yeah. Brian, what do you say?
I haven't seen either, but I remember I see the trailer for Flipped. I haven't seen very bad things, so I'll go Flipped.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, I haven't seen Flipped. I hadn't even heard of it when I pulled the poster for it. But, yeah, I mean, Rob Reiner, so that's interesting. Yeah, two directors that have a decent filmography because Very Bad Things is Peter Berg's first movie. If anybody didn't know.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've seen it, but I haven't seen it. And again, I know I rented it back in like 01, 02 when I was just renting everything from Blockbuster, and I haven't seen it in 20-something years, so I don't know if it holds up or not. But I've seen it, so I'll go Very Bad Things. But
I got a question.
Yeah.
I think that's it, right? Out of all the panel.
Yeah, it's going to be flipped.
Okay, I got a question. Is the bucket list is not on here? Is it in the tournament?
The bucket list? I don't think so.
Okay, good.
I don't think so.
I don't remember seeing it. No. All right. I believe this is the last one. Yeah, we got While You Were Sleeping and Mystery Team.
Okay. Oh, geez.
Again, only seen one.
All right, Nick.
I love While You Were Sleeping. It's one of my favorite movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Soda?
I've seen While You Were Sleeping.
Yeah. Well, I bet you would really like Mystery Team Soda.
Mystery Team is really funny. It's really funny.
Like your kind of comedy, kind of.
Okay.
You're into, but like acting troops and different things like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Jonathan.
Mystery Team is fun. I kind of like it. But yeah, I adore While You Were Sleeping. It's really good, despite a weird concept. But it's a funny. It's a funny movie regarding it, like when you're in that state where they appreciate you as like a fiance, and then you have nothing. You're in a situation like, oh, what do I do? Do I break up the news? Like, I mean, I think it's funny in itself. So, and it's a very funny Sandy performance, and I like her chemistry with Bill Pullman. So, yeah, I'll go While You Were Sleeping.
Yeah. Brian, what do you say?
Yeah, second dog lover and I'll be positive film because they're a mystery team.
Yeah, right.
Same movie. I haven't seen Mystery Team in a while. I do enjoy what I see, but I'll go to Mystery Team based on the cast.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen Mystery Team, you're missing out. That movie's really funny. It's a really good gem, like a low-key, like just kind of low-budget hidden gem. Everybody's really funny in it. There's a great bit where they all go to they're trying to sneak into a gentleman's club, so they wear top hats and tuxedos and just have a weird interaction. They're trying to be like high society going into the gentleman's club.
Donald Glover, okay.
It's just, it's really funny. A lot of really good kind of dry like lines that make me laugh a lot. So, that movie's a hidden gem. I like it.
Yeah, it's a really good movie from their comedy group called Derek Comedy. They're really good. And yeah, I mean, you got like Donald Glover, DC Pearson, and then Aubrey Plaza, and also like a lot of like cool cameos that show up Bobby Moynihan and Ben Schwartz and
wow.
like Matt Walsh, Ellie Kemper, like so it's fun movie, and it's got some really good and like creative bits that like really work. So yeah, I'll go with Mystery Team.
All right, so it's a tie to me, and I'm gonna go Mystery Team. Mystery Team rocks.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, that movie's awesome.
All right, it rocks, dude. If you haven't seen it, it's fun.
I like Mystery. I do like it.
All right, well, let's kick this thing into high gear and run it to the speed round. Let's go.
Okay. I feel the need for speed.
All right, so
I thought maybe
at least a decent Sweet 16 out of this. So we'll see. All right,
we'd go with the Sonic clip in honor of Ben Schwartz's cameo in Mystery Team.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. But all right, so how's this going to work? Yeah, so you guys know how the speed round works, just quick votes right down the line. But yeah, the winners of this one will move on to the championship bracket later in the month. So you guys bear with me as I jot them down in my note app here, and add to the list. So, but yeah, we'll see what at least makes that, and then we'll move our way to the finals. So Soda, we've got Detention and Idle Hands.
Idle Hands.
Hands, Jonathan.
Idle Hands.
Okay, Brian.
Idle Hands.
Yeah, I'll go with Idle Hands. Jordan.
Yeah, I'll go with Idle Hands. Ooh.
Okay, Nick.
Detention.
All right, but Idle Hands will take this one, so we'll move that, jot that down, and move that on. All right, into the 16. Okay, going down to Last Action Hero and Sky High. Jonathan.
I laugh more at Sky High, so Sky High.
Okay, Brian.
Sky High.
Just slightly, but Sky High. Jordan.
I'll go Last Action Hero pretty easy.
Okay, Nick.
Sky High.
And Soda.
Last Action Hero.
All right, very close one, but Sky High will just skim into the Sweet 16.
Why does that feel like an upset? I don't know why.
I don't think in this community, not really.
This is an underrated matchup. They're both underrated.
Yeah.
Hot Tub Time Machine and Ricky Stenicki. Brian.
Hot Tub Time Machine.
I'll second Hot Tub Time Machine. Jordan.
Yeah, like I don't mind either one, but I'll go Hot Tub Time Machine.
Okay.
Nick.
Ricky Stenicki. I hate Hot Tub Time Machine.
Wow.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. Soda.
I don't mind Hot Tub Time Machine, so I'm gonna take it. But I hate the sequel.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a big John Cusack hole in it.
Jonathan.
Yeah, the second one received a 0 from me. So, but Hot Tub Time Machine.
Okay. All right. What happened to Clark Gregg, by the way? He was like everywhere for like 4 years, and then he just disappeared.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Agents of
Shield got
S.H.I.E.L.D.
canceled
for way too long, and then it got canceled, and he went away.
Yeah. All right. Fanboys and Space Jam.
I like this one.
Yeah, this is an interesting match. Yeah, and I'm first, and this is actually low key kind of tough. I might need an extra 5 seconds on this. I Space Jam, but I don't mind either one. Jordan?
For me, I got to do it for the soundtrack alone. Like, come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Like that soundtrack is so good. So I'll go with Space Jam, even though it has R. Kelly. I can still like separate it,
Yeah.
So, but Nick.
Space Jam.
Soda.
Fanboys.
Jonathan.
Let's get Bugs Bunny into the championship. Space Jam.
Space Jam. All right. And Brian.
Yeah, we'll see Space Jam next week, but I'll go with Fanboys.
Okay. Yeah, we actually will see Space Jam in '96. That's right. It will be on next week.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But for right now, it's still going to move on. So there you go. But yeah, we will see Space Jam in that tournament. Okay.
I really want to get a Toon Squad jersey. Like, I don't know why.
Hit him, hit him, hit him.
Yeah.
You hit him, hit him. Yeah, it's a good song.
Jones. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff, yeah.
Jackass number 2 and Bad Moms. Jordan.
Oh, Jackass number 2.
Okay. Nick.
Jackass number 2.
Okay. Soda.
Jackass numero dos.
All right, Jonathan.
Yeah, well, this is a whatever matchup. You know, I'll just jump on the Jackass train just for this round. Jackass.
Sure. Brian.
I prefer Bad Balls Christmas Ball. You with Taylor Jackass number 2.
I'm always on the Jackass train. Jackass number 2.
No.
All right.
But still, like, it baffles how Jackass gets away with showing so many dicks though in those movies. Like just like a gratuitous amount. You're just like, okay.
Well, they're rated R.
There was a lot in the
Disney.
third movie for sure.
All right.
Well, yeah, because they had a
yeah.
3D camera. You don't think they'd just shown that many
Yeah.
dicks?
Yeah.
Disney
Saw that movie with my
here.
entire family. That was a fun time.
Oh,
Princess Diaries and a
Race.
Goofy movie. Nick.
Goofy movie.
Movie. Soda.
Princess Diaries.
Okay. Jonathan.
Stand out on the ground. A Goofy movie.
yeah.
Well, the Tower of Cheese movie.
Princess Diaries. Jordan.
Yeah. I do have issues with a Goofy movie, but I'll vote for it here. Because like, just let your son do what he wants. Don't force him on this vacation.
All right.
He's young. I mean,
But also,
Yeah.
like, spend some time with your dad. Why are you so against it? Because he's a teenager? I don't know.
Yeah, generally.
8-Bit Christmas and Naked
Oh,
Gun.
man.
2.5. Soda.
Oh,
Naked Gun.
yeah.
Jonathan.
Yeah. Bye 8, but Naked Gun 2.5.
Yeah. Brian.
Yeah, let's get that Naked Gun Film Championship. Naked Gun.
Yeah. No. Definitely Naked Gun.
Yeah, Naked Gun.
Uh-huh. Nick.
Naked Gun.
All right. 1 second. I gotta write that one down. It's a longer title. I'm just gonna write down Naked 2.5.
Yeah.
All right.
Smell
All right.
of fear.
The Smell of Fear. American Pie 2 and the Santa Claus. Jonathan.
This is tough. Santa Claus.
Okay. Brian.
Name Chris Kringle. Name Pandorel. The Santa Claus.
Just because we saw Santa Claus on the Christmas tournament, I'm gonna go American Pie 2. Jordan.
You're right. That's true.
You don't touch any of those reindeer, Charlie. Look, they have Lyme disease. The Santa Claus.
Nick.
American Pie 2.
Yeah.
And Soda.
American Pie 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jordan,
It's
go
tied,
ahead.
it's a tie to Jordan.
Yeah.
Let's go with the Santa Claus.
I
He's
should
making
have
some.
changed my vote. I should have changed it. I'm so sorry.
Jonathan, that was
How
on
dare you.
man.
I
On
can't-
you.
Santa Claus rules. It's awesome.
Yeah, but we saw it a lot the last couple of months.
That's fine.
Ah,
Yeah.
It's an all-time comedy for me.
and we could have had a sequel matchup. Sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
All right.
My bad.
Motherfucker.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Bowfinger. Brian.
Bowfinger.
Yeah, I'll go Bowfinger. Jordan.
I'll go Buffy.
Buffy. Nick.
Bowfinger.
Bowfinger. Soda.
Bowfinger.
All right, and Jonathan.
I don't want to do this anymore. Bowfinger.
Yeah. Bowfinger. All right. Bowfinger moves on in 16. My best friend's
I
wedding.
might try to
and
rewatch
two.
it. We'll see. But-
Me, I'll go best friend's wedding because it doesn't have Giovanni Ribisi. Jordan.
Okay.
As far as I can remember.
I'm gonna vote for Ted 2 because it does have Giovanni Ribisi, and I like that. Nick.
My best friend's wedding.
Soda.
My best friend's wedding.
All right, Jonathan.
Just because Julia Roberts is in a villainous performance. My best friend's wedding.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go for Tattoo with Giovanni Ribisi's great dance skills. Tattoo.
Yeah.
You know what's weird? So I'm typing my best friend's wedding right into here, and the
Yeah.
next thing I get to my best friends, and the first thing it suggests is exorcism. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a movie?
That escalated quickly.
No, that would be a
Yeah.
movie. That would be
No,
a movie.
that's a funny movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Let's watch. There'll be like a secret Giovanni Ribisi cameo in my best friend's wedding.
Yeah, maybe it's like in the background. He has
That's
popped
Paul
up in weird
Giamatti.
movies that
That's
I've watched
Paul
from back
Giamatti.
then. Well, of course, he was in everything though. So
Yeah,
that's fine. Big Trouble and Sister
This
Act.
is easy. Oh,
Jordan.
So
that was
Sister Act.
Yeah.
It'd be like an easy pass almost.
Yeah. Nick.
Sister Act.
Sister Act. Soda.
Sister Act.
Yeah. Jonathan.
Welcome to the championship, Whoopi. Sister Act.
Sister Act. All right.
Sister Act.
Whoopi.
I'll make it a sweep. Sister Act.
She has a really good audiobook, by the way.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Be Kind, Rewind, and Matilda.
Okay.
Nick.
Ooh, this one's kind of.
Matilda.
Soda.
Matilda.
Jonathan.
Danny DeVito, baby. Matilda.
Yeah, Miss Hayes was a great movie teacher as Matilda.
And I'll go Matilda. Jordan.
Yeah, I really like Be Kind of Rewind, but it's got to be Matilda.
All right. Matilda.
Another one we'll see next week, 96.
Yeah, no. We'll see you again next week as well. You've got Mail and Showdown in Little Tokyo. I had to scroll back up because it's another whole lot.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I made that meme a long time ago because how many times have we used this damn thing?
Yeah,
It's quite a bit in the last few I've been on.
I make all the memes around here. That fucking bear, all that kind of stuff. The snack hero, all that shit. All right, but Soda, what you got?
You've got Mail.
Mail, Jonathan.
You've got Mail.
Okay. Brad.
For the great Craig Yanis, I got Mail. Yay, you got Mail.
I'll go Showdown in Little Tokyo. Jordan.
Yeah, I'm not that high on You've Got Mail. Showdown in Little Tokyo.
Yeah. And Nick.
Showdown in Little Tokyo.
Okay, we have a tie to Nick.
Let's go. Showdown in Little Tokyo, baby.
Yeah, let's do it.
I would like it. I think I would like it. Yeah.
You know what? It's the next time you're going to see it on any list.
I mean, you could potentially watch it if you're on the championship episode, Jonathan. So, I mean,
probably I won't be on there, but
yeah, I know. But it's 79 minutes, man. It's not bad. Watch it. Yeah, it's good. Meet the Fockers and Euro Trip.
Ooh.
Jonathan.
Meet the Fockers.
Okay. Brian.
Asshole. Meet the Fockers.
Nice job.
I'll go Meet the Fockers. I've seen it more than Euro Trip. Jordan.
I've seen Euro Trip more than Meet the Fockers. I'll go with Euro Trip.
All right, Nick.
Meet the Fockers.
Okay. And Soda.
Euro Trip.
Okay. But it's gonna Meet the Fockers. So, all right. Okay. It's okay. And then we got Meet the Fockers. Okay. Just make sure I write all these down. All right. Fockers. Okay. Going down, we got Hobbs and Shaw and Road Trip. So, Brian.
Yeah, with the only movies with Road Rage and The Rock together movie, Hobbs and Shaw.
I think Road Trip's more of the straight up comedy, so I'm gonna go Road Trip. Jordan.
Yeah, this one's kind of a thinker for me. Yeah, I'll go with Road Trip. If we can't get Euro Trip, let's go Road Trip.
Sure.
Nick.
Road Trip.
Okay. Soda.
So
Road Trip, because like you said, Pez, it's the comedy of the two.
Yeah. All right. And Jonathan.
Yeah. Same logic. Road Trip.
Road Trip. Okay. All right. All right. Back when Todd Phillips was just making comedies. So yeah. There's some old school and stuff like that. Flipped and Mystery Team. Me, I'll go Mystery Team. Jordan.
Yeah, I'll pretty easily go Mystery Team.
Okay. Nick.
Flipped.
Soda.
Mystery Team, because I'm the more likely to watch it out of the two.
It's good. Jonathan.
I won't be mad at either one of these go through. Flipped.
Okay. And Brian.
Mystery Team.
Yeah.
Mystery Team. Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
There you go. All right. So Mystery Team hangs on.
If you have not seen it, you should watch it. It's good.
Yeah, it's good. And I think it's on some streaming services. So, all right. All right. So we got our 16 that will at least hang on to the championship. So we'll just see what wins. Nice bracket. So we're almost there.
That right side is dangerous. That's
yeah.
That left side. I don't know.
We'll see. Idle Hands and Sky High for the Elite Eight. Jordan.
Idle Hands. It's got more like actors and stuff I grew up with.
Okay. Nick.
Sky High.
Okay. Soda.
Idle Hands, because I've seen it.
Okay. Jonathan.
Sky High.
Sky High. Brian.
Sky High, Dave Foley, and Kevin McDonald.
All right. And I'll go Sky High. So, all right, Sky High is in there. Hot Tub Time Machine and Space Jam. Nick.
Space Jam.
Space Jam. Soda.
Space Jam.
Space Jam. All right, Jonathan.
A rare family comedy matchup coming up. Space Jam.
Space Jam. Okay. Brian.
Space Jam.
Yeah, I'll go Space Jam. Jordan.
Yeah, I'll go Space Jam for Charles Barkley. Like I've been CAT scan, EKG scan, like it's like naming all the scans.
That's him. That's the killer.
Yeah.
All right. Jackass number 2 and a Goofy movie.
Oh geez.
Yeah, this is fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Great double feature for the kids. All right. Soda.
Goofy movie.
Goofy movie. All right. Jonathan.
Gorsh. Goofy movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
Goofy Trash still dick shots would be hilarious. Jackass number 2.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go Jackass number 2.
Yeah. Jackass number 2.
Gosh, she hit him right in the nuts.
Yeah.
Jackass number 2, baby.
Jackass number 2 was on. Okay.
Right.
All right. Going down to Naked Gun 2.5 and the Santa Claus. Jonathan.
Naked Gun 2.5.
Yeah. Brian.
Naked Gun.
Naked Gun. Jordan.
I'm a diehard Tim Allen fan, so the Santa Claus.
All right, Nick.
Naked Gun.
And Soda.
Naked Gun.
Yeah. All right. Naked Gun. Okay. Turning into a solid Elite 8 so far, so I like it.
Yeah.
All right.
Believe it or not, I've been with the Santa Claus since I was a kid when it came out, but I've been with the Naked Gun longer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bowfinger and My Best Friend's Wedding on the other side. Brian.
Bowfinger.
Yeah, I'll go Bowfinger. Jordan.
This is very mediocre for me, but I'll go Bowfinger.
Okay. Nick.
My best friend's wedding.
Okay. Soda.
Yeah, because I've seen it out of the two. My best friend's wedding.
All right, and Jonathan.
My best friend's wedding.
Okay, it's a tie to Soda.
My best friend's wedding.
Best friend's wedding. Okay.
Oh,
All right, hang on. There you go. Sister Act and Matilda.
Oh no!
All right. With me, I'll go Matilda. Jordan.
Why do I feel like we could have a fun crossover here? I don't know, but it just feels like it. But I'll go with Matilda.
Okay.
Nick.
Nick.
Sister Act.
Okay. Soda.
Sister Act.
Well, Jonathan.
I've seen Matilda more. Matilda.
All right, and Brian.
Matilda by 54, so Matilda.
All right, Matilda.
Sorry,
Matilda.
All right, it'll be in the championship, so we'll see what happens. Showdown in Little Tokyo and Meet the Fockers. The fuck?
Only on, yeah, I was gonna say only on tournament fights.
No, trust me, I know when to throw it up. Yeah, I can tell.
Well, every single matchup that Little Tokyo goes against is only on tournament.
Yeah,
fights.
basically.
Yeah. All right, Jordan, kick us off. What you got?
I'll go Showdown Little Tokyo because, like I kind of think Meet the Fockers is not a good movie, so I'll go Showdown Little Tokyo.
Nick.
I want to keep the dream alive. Showdown in Little Tokyo.
Yeah.
I want to see it in the final two. Showdown in Little Tokyo.
Yeah.
I don't know. No,
Jonathan.
no, I don't think it's gonna happen. I think those two up there is very strong. But for this round, I'll be fun. Showdown in Little Tokyo.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go as well. So Little Tokyo.
And
Yeah.
why the fuck not? Clean sweep it.
And none of us have seen it, correct?
Oh, I've seen it. I have it on DVD.
haven't.
Oh, okay, gotcha, okay.
Yeah. I have a martial arts.
Like
I have
I
like a
said,
4-pack martial arts set. It has Showdown in Little Tokyo, and I'll show it to you.
Is
Yeah.
that Atari
What else do you have on it?
Oh, I don't remember. I'd have to pull it out and look for it.
Oh,
but,
shit.
Maybe I'll go pull it out while Jordan's doing 5 minutes of plugs, and I'll go find it.
Sure. Yeah.
It's over there somewhere. I'll see what's on it. Road Trip and Mystery Team. I could probably look it up on my app because I have this app where I log all my stuff, and if I look up Showdown Little Tokyo, it'll show the picture of the other 4, like the pack that it came in. So, but I'll look it up. But Nick, you got Road Trip and Mystery Team.
Road Trip.
Road Trip. Soda.
Road Trip.
Okay. Jonathan.
Road Trip is okay. Mystery Team is better. Mystery Team.
Okay.
I'll do for Tom Green. Road Trip.
I'll go Road Trip.
Yeah, this one's close, but I'll actually go Mystery Team.
Okay, close one, but Road Trip. All right, so we're going to the final 4. All right, we've got kind of a family matchup here. We got Sky High and Space Jam. Soda.
Because I've seen it, Space Jam.
Space Jam. Jonathan.
Sky High.
Sky High. Brian.
Yeah, we're going to Space Jam next week, so Sky High.
It's close. I have a strategy here. I'll go Space Jam.
Jordan? Yeah. Space Jam's fun because it just has the weirdest people in it, like Wayne Knight and Bill Murray and stuff. It's like, okay.
I forgot about Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Get your hands on, lace up your Nikes. We have a Big Mac on the way to the ballpark. He's like naming all this fucking endorsements.
All improv. Every line he says is improv.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah. Space Jam.
Space Jam. All right, and Nick.
Sky High.
Sky High. All right, it's tied to Jonathan.
Hey, Soda didn't vote?
I said Space Jam because I'd seen it.
But first.
Interesting. Okay. I'm flipping. Space Jam.
Let's go.
Wow. I grew up with it.
All right. Jackass number 2 and the Naked Gun 2.
Damn.
So, yeah. And technically, both franchises have a 2.5 because Jackass has a 2.5.
Yeah. I actually enjoy those half ones.
5 things, yeah.
They're really good.
Yeah.
4.5 is great.
Jonathan, totally.
You're up first. What you got?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Leslie Nielsen is the king of deadpan deliveries. Naked Gun 2.5.
All right. Brian?
Jackass number 2.
This is like super close. I don't mind either one. Jackass number 2.
Oh,
yeah, I'll go Jackass number 2.
All right. Nick?
I will also say Jackass number 2.
And Soda?
Man, Naked Gun, man.
All right, it's close, but Jackass. All right, hang on. Okay. We got My Best Friend's Wedding and Matilda. Brian.
Matilda.
Okay, I'll go Matilda. Jordan.
Yeah, Matilda.
Okay. Nick.
My Best Friend's Wedding.
Okay. All right. And Soda.
Matilda.
Soda and Jonathan.
Cake. Delicious cake. Matilda.
Yeah. Her sweat and tears went into this cake. Disgusting. All right. Showdown in Little Tokyo and Road Trip. Okay, it's on me. And you know what? Fuck it. Showdown in Little Tokyo. Jordan.
Yeah, I think I got to go with Road Trip here. This one, sorry.
Showdown in Little Tokyo, baby.
All right. Soda.
Take it to the at least final 4 Showdown in Little Tokyo.
All right. Jonathan.
I'm not that crazy about Road Trip. Fuck it, Showdown.
All right. And Brian.
I gave flashbacks of when Travel went to the finals. Show Little Tokyo.
Okay, all right. Really good. I don't think it's gonna win. It's not gonna win, but it's fun. So yeah. All right.
Let's do that now. Let's see.
Yeah, Space Jam and Jackass number 2. Jordan, what you got?
Oh yeah, my heart goes with Space Jam. I can name all the NBA players in there: Charles Barkley, Patrick Ewing, Sean Bradley, Larry Johnson, Muggsy Bogues. Yeah.
All right. Nick.
Jackass number 2.
Okay. Soda.
Jackass number 2.
Okay. Jonathan.
Space Jam.
Space Jam. Brian.
While I want this crossover, Jackass has me to do 2 is the hilarious one.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Since it has made this far, has gone for Ultimates Jackass number 2.
Yeah, I'm a Jackass guy, and we don't see it get very far. Jackass number 2. Yeah, got to do it. So there we go.
Jackass.
All right. All right. The other side, we got Matilda and Showdown in Little Tokyo. It's such a wacky. All right, Nick.
Showdown. I just want to see it. I just want to see it happen.
Soda.
For the ridiculousness of the potential final matchup, Showdown in Little Tokyo.
Okay. Jonathan.
Actually, this is hard for me. This is the championship here for me.
This?
Yes. I just want to see Brandon Lee win, so I'll go Showdown.
Okay, Brian.
The book is called Moby What? Matilda.
Okay. What? I'll go Matilda.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta go Matilda.
Okay, all right.
Okay, it's a tie to Brian.
Matilda.
Okay, all right.
Right.
Matilda in the finals. Okay.
Wackiness.
All right. I was wondering if we were going to get a Danny DeVito match because he's in Space Jam, but
Yeah.
That's what I wanted.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's in Space Jam. That's right.
Yeah, he's the voice of the villain guy in Space Jam.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so our finals here: Jackass number 2 and Matilda.
You know what?
In the championship.
I want to say
I
something.
love it.
Yeah.
Matilda could
That's so
actually force them to do what they did in Jackass. I'm just saying.
That is true.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Soda, kick us off.
Jackass number 2.
Jonathan.
Matilda. I'm done.
Okay, Brian.
Yeah, this is tough. One message was going to do trade, but I think Matilda could win one of the 9-6 series. So I'll go with Jackass on this one.
I don't know about that, Brian.
We'll see. Man, yeah, I've never seen it get this far, and I'm a massive fan of the franchise. Jackass number 2. Jordan.
Yeah, I'll do it for one of the grossest bits I've ever seen it for that human centipede thing they do. I'll do Jackass number 2.
Yeah, Nick.
Jackass number 2, baby.
All right, we have the right panel to get it
baby.
done, and it gets it done. There you go.
Haven't seen either in a long time, but I've seen Jackass number 2 more
I'm
recently.
sorry, Jonathan. Sorry, it is what it is. You got the wrong. You got the Jackass panel tonight. It never happens, man. These movies never get that far in these tournaments.
Sorry,
Like, at
not
all.
going to be happy
They
about
just
this.
don't.
No,
Yeah.
look, y'all just kicked me in the groin
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
5 times.
Sorry, buddy.
But
These movies are legitimate. Like when they come up on the ladder series or in somebody's 64, like they usually don't get out of like maybe as far as
No.
maybe the second round at
And,
best.
and Matilda will more than likely win another matchup, whereas this is the you're right.
yeah.
This is the farthest.
Matilda will
Jackson
have a
we're
good
gonna go.
shot next week for 96. I think it actually will.
Yeah.
It could be a sentimental favorite on 96. You get the right panel. So
It's America's.
It's
But now I'm curious, what
it
Yeah.
is.
what stunt are we going to show for the outro?
it might just be I can't show a lot of actual stunts, so it'll probably just be the trailer, most likely.
Oh.
So yeah, you got to be safe with that. I can't like show a lot of the stuff from Jackass. It just is what it is. I could, but you can't risk it. You can't risk it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tricky. So
Or
I'll
you
probably
can
just
show
show
the
the
skit,
trailer.
baby. The Weather
We'll
Bowl,
see.
baby.
We'll see. But it's got to be something short too. We don't want to get copyrighted. So yeah.
You want to show the party boy going around humping people or any of that?
Yeah,
y'all.
y'all's channel's gonna be gone.
Yeah. Half the stunts in the movie are people are the dudes in thongs and stuff. I can't really show that on there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is what it is.
Let's put a disclaimer at the beginning. No.
No.
But yeah, that was fun. So we'll take one little week off of the
By the way, real quick, for y'all who asked, the Showdown in Little Tokyo DVD I have, it's a 4-pack. So yeah, I looked it up on my app. So it's one of these like 4-packs. So Showdown in Little Tokyo, Bloodsport, The Corruptor with Mark Wahlberg and Chow Yun-Fat, which I've never watched.
Never heard of that one.
And,
It's a good one.
And Rumble in the Bronx.
I like Rumble.
Oh, Rumble in the Bronx is awesome too.
Actually,
So yeah, it's
3
a
of them-
solid set because three of them are good. Yeah, Rumble, Bronx, Bloodsport, Showdown, all good. So solid set.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Then a weird Mark Wahlberg one in there.
Yeah, I've never seen that one. I might have to watch it
Yeah,
at some point.
that's
I
random.
don't know what that is. Like we'll see.
Yeah, but yeah, so we'll be back at it in 2 weeks again for the part 3 and part 4. So
Mhm.
yeah, but yeah, we'll just do some quick plugs, and that'll do it for us. So we'll go to Nick first. What do you have going on? Where can we find you?
You can find me any type of movie trivia space. I did restart my Power Rangers podcast, so you can join me here at the Iron Vet 1993 channel if you're interested in that. We are recording every week for that, or at least trying to. We just have one episode out for the new one.
Nice. Yeah, cool. Sounds good. And Soda. Do you have
Okay,
anything
so
going
I'm gonna
on?
hop off after I do this, but you can just find me at soda underscore the underscore saxman on X, Blue Sky, all that jazz. But I want to say this before I go. One, the blending of Brian's face on that picture is probably the best of them all. It's really good.
Oh yeah.
And second, in honor of Jackass number
Yeah,
2,
he's
I
in the
highly
corner.
recommend people go out and check out the match from WrestleMania 38, Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah,
fine.
Sami Zayn considers it his masterpiece.
I believe
Ooh,
Weeman
nice.
was there too, if I'm mistaken.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for having. I'll see you later.
Yeah. We'll see you. Thanks. And Jonathan, where can we find you?
Well, you can find me trashing my place, committing the fucking jackass pranks.
You had to use a medicine ball.
You find me watching Jackass 2 after this.
Yeah, I'd watch them.
I'm glad they put it on. Yeah.
I've never seen any of those.
I have it on DVD right now.
You should watch them, man.
Yeah.
They're just like fun watches, man. You just put them on.
They're
Just
like
laugh, bro.
Yeah.
They're better with a crowd, though. I will say
Silly.
that.
Yeah, go watch it in the
Yeah.
theater. It's hilarious. It's great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can find me on social media platforms on Twitter, Instagram, Letterboxd, Blue Sky, Threads, and different variations of Nic Caro. As far as appearances on this channel, I don't have any appearances right now. So, we do have a pre-Super Bowl matchup, Brian, on the Pierce Show. Yeah.
I thought we were talking about trivia, Jonathan.
So I will unleash my anger on Brian on Sunday. So Brian, you got to be careful. So prepare your will.
It depends on the questions JPO has. So.
But no. It should be fun. So y'all can see us on Sunday. But as far as here is concerned, I don't have any more appearances right now. So that's it. I do have a tournament on my Instagram. I have romantic horror movies tournament right now. So.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll have to check that out then. Yeah, those are always fun to see those pop up. Yeah. But hopefully soon I'll get the new schedule out within the next few days. Maybe even
I'll
tomorrow.
ask a few questions off air. So
yeah, because tomorrow might be a good day to get at least the schedule for the Facebook group up. So yeah, but Brian, where can we find you?
Yeah, Jonathan mentioned on Sunday, we're facing off in the ASAT tournament. It should be depending on how the questions go, it could be go one way or the other way. Lights Out Trivia, I appear there multiplex. I have a match up there for my team match with Steve Mesa. Don't Pickle Moon Network. I'll be here next week for part 1 and the championship for the 96-hour series.
Yeah, cool. Sounds good. And Austin, what do you have going on?
Yeah, no, I mean, just you can go check out the Lonely March Wrestling podcast with myself and Richie, JPO, and Jacob Barber. We talked all about the Royal Rumble this past week, so you can catch us chatting about that. And then, we're doing a little Rankum next week of we're starting our women's wrestler series of Rankum, so we'll be doing 2000s and before of women's Rankum. And you can catch that. Obviously, I'll be here for everything, and just go back if you missed it and watch our Anchorman recast. That was a lot of fun for Monday night. So yeah, check that out.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. Yeah. I think that I'm going to try to really get that schedule out tomorrow. So watch for at least that, and maybe a few days before I get the Patreon one out. But we do have a Patreon. If you go to patreon.com/moviehero, I will soon be putting out an extended schedule for the Patreon members. You can see like about 5 or so months out and really get first dibs on signing up for these episodes before they fill up. So yeah, there'll be some things that I'll be scheduling here soon. We'll be doing a exhibition match for the Seen and Heard movie trivia. That'll be a rom-com match. If anyone wants to do be part of a rom-com match, we do have a couple spots open. So yeah, you just let me know.
I'm absolutely down for that.
Yeah, totally. I can put you down for it because we have probably at least 2 or 3 spots. So yeah, and then let's see. I'll be scheduling our next episode of Best to Worst. So, which is a new show that's just kind of our floating show, but Brian is a part of that, and we're just starting off just doing blind rankings of our favorite family movies of all time, because the show's kind of a mix of like tier ranker and blind ranking just a little bit. So we'll be doing that, and then we'll have a round 2 match for the Seen and Heard movie trivia tournament. That's just a slow burn tournament, but I want to try to get that scheduled hopefully by the end of the month. And then near the end of the month, we do another recast episode for The Princess Bride. Will be the next one I know that we're going to recast. So yeah, we just wanted like a romantic one. Yeah, right. Yeah, who's going to play the Andre the Giant part? That'll be interesting. Yeah, but yeah, and then you can just follow us on all the socials at Movie Hero 21 or Jordan 83616, and then over on Facebook in the Movie Hero Network group. That's probably where we're the most active over there. And then if you're not subscribed to the channel, definitely do that because it really helps us out. That's probably the main thing that we're trying to do is get as many subscribers as we can. So if you're already subscribed, then just share it out and tell someone else to subscribe or tell a couple of people, that kind of stuff. We really appreciate that. And if you have a YouTube channel as well, we'll do the same for you. Like, just we'll share your stuff out. We'll tell people to subscribe. And then just what we have coming up in the near future for tournament fights and tier ranker. Of course, we have our 96 ladder series we talked about. That'll be Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week. Then we're going to continue on with part 3 and 4 of our comedy series. Then we'll be getting back into some TV stuff with the best TV shows of the 80s for our tier ranker. So we've been going through all the different decades, and we're on the 80s now. And then we have our the championship for this comedy mystery series will be on the last day of February, the 28th. So that's when that'll happen. And then next month we'll be doing the same type of mystery series, but it'll be for action. So we got a whole action mystery series going on. And then of course we'll be getting to the 70s and earlier for TV. That might be our last one potentially. There's a chance we could split it up, but I don't know if we'll really need to. So yeah. But and then we have an episode for the next 64 unique tournament fights winners. So I don't know if Jackass number 2 will be part of that necessarily, because we have so many other ones we got to
No, we only did the first 128. We're up to 228 unique winners.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be like 129 to like 192 or whatever. So yeah.
So like that. So we have to schedule another one in like a month or 2, or maybe something like that.
Oh yeah, way down the line. But
but
that will be a nice trip down memory lane, because as we do it, I'll remind you of like what tournaments those movies won and things like that. So it'll be a nice trip down memory lane. Yeah,
that'll be fun. And then the end of March we'll be doing Austin's birthday match. Because we let everyone do whatever they want for their birthday episode. So Austin wants to do a Godzilla tournament, so we'll be doing that.
So I can finally get a goddamn Godzilla to win the tournament no matter what. So it's the only way I can do it, because it's my topic and it's my night, damn it. But it's only going to be a half bracket. So
will it be a speed tournament again?
I mean, it might be speedy for y'all if you don't know what the hell the difference is between the movies. Sure. And I might do all Japanese Godzilla movies. No, none of this American shit.
Also,
oh God, no, not Roland Emmerich.
Yeah, no, that or even like Godzilla 2014 and all the like Godzilla Kong. No, I think it's gonna be all the Japanese stuff mostly.
Yeah,
awesome. Also because they have kick-ass posters for a lot of those movies, so that'll be a fun poster tournament as well. Those movies have dope posters. Yeah,
I mean, other good tournament as well, like a Redux of the poster tournament.
Yeah, we can do those down the line. Yeah.
Well, you have to find all the Godzilla fans. You have to get Alan Shepard, and I don't know. There's some other Godzilla fans around here, maybe.
Yeah, have to get a few. Yeah,
on there. So yeah, but then just speaking of the birthday stuff, I'm just going to throw it out with maybe just a little more details every time, just to reveal a little bit. For my birthday, I already decided what I'm going to do. My birthday's at the end of April, but I'm going to be playing a little game that I came up with called the King of the Movie Mountain. So I made a little graphic for it there, but it's going to be a game where we're essentially, because the game's only going to work if you only know very little going into it, but there'll be a theme, and you have to try and just throw out names of movies to try to get to the top of the movie mountain. So I'll have everyone scrunched over to the side like you do when you share the screen, and then if you guess one of the movies that's inside of that theme, you'll move up, and if you don't, you'll move down. But I want to have about 9 people, because there'll be people that'll be waiting in the green room, and they'll be popping in and popping out, and see after about an hour who's at the top of the movie mountain, and see if you can catch on to whatever the theme is that I have
Will there be hints though?
In mind. So, and there won't be any hints. Nope. You just have to try to piece it together based on, like, he said yes to this movie, he said no to that one. How do they correlate? What's the theme here? So you gotta just try to figure it out. So yeah, but yeah, so I'll be reaching out to some people. It's not for like about a month or so, but yeah, I'll be in touch with some of you guys. But that'll do it for us tonight. So yeah, that was a fun time. I always love these mystery tournaments because you just get some wacky matchups. You get random stuff that doesn't get talked about very often on the channel. So like Showdown in Little Tokyo. So yeah, but yeah, so we'll call it good there. So we'll say for Nic Hernandez, for Matt Mageau, for Jonathan Caro, for
you had a bad feeling about tonight, and it was fulfilled, I guess, in his eyes.
Yeah, right. For Austin Pez Howell, I've been Jordan, the movie hero Anderson, and we'll see you next time.
When it was released in 2002, people were outraged. A new low. A plunge into depravity. A sad commentary on our degenerating culture. A disgusting, repulsive, grotesque spectacle. Unfortunately for them, we just made number 2.
Let's remove this tooth!
I'm ashamed of myself. I really am. I'm completely ashamed of myself.